Good evening. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. I am Trill Will, LDBC or nothing, and welcome to yet another episode. Trill Will Talks Politics. Yeah. Three things I ask when I go live. Number one, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Number two, make sure that you click the like button, push this video into the algorithm. And number three, make sure you donate to the channel. That would be great. That would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. But yeah. I'm trying to figure out which one I like. Let's go with this one, shall we? Let's go with yellow, shall we? We shall. Fancy in the building. How are you, Fancy? Good evening. Jesse Farmer in the building. What's up, bro? Lisa, good evening. Luther in the building. What's up with it, champ? How you feeling, man? Miss Julie, how are you, Queen? How are you? What's up, Detroit? My brother in the building. What's good with it, man? Yep, definitely praying for the brothers and sisters in Nigeria. Zeke girl, my favorite Cowboy fan. How you doing? This country is being ran by corruption, racism, and idiocy. Like right now, this country is being ran in the ground by stupid, dumbass, racist hillbillies. That's essentially what it is. Well, my brother Luther in the super chat with a 10-piece. Salute to you and thank you, man. Thank you. What's tragic about all this? MAGA is okay with this. MAGA is totally fine with this. They're totally fine. They are totally fine with this. Russia right now is firing missiles at Ukraine as usual right now. We have people in this country that are so stupid that they are parroting Russian talking points. It's obvious y'all see who really runs the United States of America. Well, the United States of Israel and Russia. There's nothing united about the United States. One more time. The United States of Israel and Russia. They are literally lying, trying to stop everybody from calling out what we all see. I just watched a video of an Israeli soldier on a four-wheeler run over a Palestinian man praying. And these people pretend like they are not the vile, disgusting people that we can see with our two eyes. They pretend, Stephen L. the Mizak, what's up, Brody? They pretend that we can't see. They pretend we don't have eyes. They pretend that we don't see those babies dying. But first things first, down to Epstein. Tanaz, what's happening with it, family? Let me show y'all a clip, shall we? Shall I show y'all a clip or two or three? I want to show y'all something. Y'all make sure y'all listen now. Pay attention.
And I'll say it again. The 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old girls that you guys are referring to, they knew exactly what they were doing. Chances are they weren't 13. But if they were, they weren't. But if they were, they knew what they were doing, just like you did. Everything that you did when you were 15 years old, underneath the bleachers at somebody else's house, skipping school, in a car, all of those items that you were doing, they're doing the same thing. Don't try to make them victims now. Unless somebody pulled up in a white van with no windows and threw them in the van with a fucking pillowcase over their head, they weren't victims, okay? They went knowing what they were doing. They wanted money. Did they get it? Well, then transaction complete.
Do you hear? I want y'all to notice something. The only faces I see that are consistently supporting the most disgusting, most vile, and degenerative behaviors are white women. The end of Roe versus Wade. White women. Now you have a white woman sitting in her dirty ass car justifying the sexual assault, the rape, the murder of newborn kids, all that. They asked for it, according to her. This is in her DNA. Her DNA says this is okay. Her DNA says that selling slaves or buying slaves or selling wet nurses or hiring wet nurses or raping or breaking homes or selling kids away from their families. Her DNA says this shit. So it's not a amongst me why a stupid, dirty, hillbilly, trailer trash bitch that was passed around in the trailer park. Because obviously, the only people who talk like this are trailer trash. Listen to it again.
And I'll say it again. The 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old girls that you guys were referring to, they knew exactly what they were doing. Chances are they weren't 13.
So this stupid, dirty ass trailer bitch is smooth riding past the fact of rich white men manipulating young girls with money. So that ain't a thing. Why do you think Ghislaine Maxwell and all the other ones who coordinated the grooming of these young girls, why do you think they did what they did and how they did it? How do you think they did that? They went and found the poorest, most low self-esteem having white girls. And they did their magic. Oh, you can get some money. Oh, I'm poor, I need money. But this dirty ass bitch trying to pretend like she ain't a pass around. She just told on herself.
But if they were, they weren't. But if they were, they knew what they were doing, just like you did. Everything that you did when you...
No, everything that you did, slutbag. Everything you did. That's why you don't have a problem trying to justify the rape of 12, 13, 14-year-old girls. You don't have a problem with it. Christina, good evening. This dirty bitch don't have no problem with it. She doesn't have a problem with it. Oh, boys will be boys. It's not. Trump didn't do anything wrong. It's the left wing. That's their problem. Do y'all see a trend here?
You're 15 years old, underneath the bleachers at somebody else's house, skipping school, in a car, all of those items that you were doing.
That was what you were doing in the back of a fucking hillbilly track and a F-150 getting your brains fucked out. Because you're a slut. And you're trying to pass off your sluttiness onto these babies. Those were 13, 14, 15-year-old little girls. Little girls. They weren't women. They weren't like you, a whore. They were little women. They are little girls. They're not little women. I don't want to hear none of that weird shit. They were children. They were children. They were incapable of making any sound decisions for themselves. That's why they have parents.
They're doing the same thing. Don't try to make them victims now. Unless somebody pulled up in a white van with no windows and threw them in the van with a fucking pillowcase over their head.
Or they jumped in the back of a Ford F-150 and got their brains smattered across the back seat. Yeah, like you did. You get on my fucking bitches like this make me fucking sick. This is a bitch, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a woman. This is not a lady. This is a dirty ass troglodyte bitch. This is what this is. This is MAGA. A troglodyte bitch. That's why I call them troglodytes. That's why I call them window licking hillbillies. This is why I talk to them the way I talk to them. Because listen to her. She's justifying a bunch of grown, dirty ass men molesting little kids and raping them. It's okay what Trump did to a 13-year-old. It's okay. It's okay. This fucking yogurt yodeler got her dirty ass on the internet and said this stupid ass shit. Somebody need to be checking her with her internet browser. Cause something tells me this bitch sound like a groomer to me. Oh man, they knew what they were doing.
They weren't victims, okay? They went knowing what they were doing. They wanted money.
Just like you wanted money for this stupid ass video. You wanted money for this dumbass take where you're trying to strip away the credibility from every woman who's ever been sexually assaulted or raped. It's dirty ass, big, wide forehead ass bitches like this dirty troglodyte, which is the reason why a lot of rape victims don't come forward. K-Cell, what up with it though, champ? I hate bitches like this. They would justify her, Megyn Kelly, these dirty ass bitches would justify anything to protect white daddy. Get your disgusting ass off my fucking screen, you dirty bitch. Meanwhile, they can never seem to explain this shit though. Merry Christmas to all, including the many sleazebags who love Jeffrey Epstein. You're talking about you. Gave him bundles of money. You gave him $1.3 billion. Yeah. Went to his island. You went many times. Attended his parties. You attended a lot of them. Y'all had parties at Mar-a-Lago too. Thought he was the greatest guy on earth. You said it in a news article. Only to drop him like a dog when things got too hot. Falsely claimed they had nothing to do with him. You talking about your fucking self. The fucking delusion from this old fucking troglodyte is fucking, it needs to be studied. This needs to be studied. This needs to be studied, dog. Had nothing to do with Trump. but your name is listed more than anybody else in the fucking Epstein files. The files they just released, your name is listed over 600 times. You done lied. All you are is a fucking dirty ass old man. You're a liar. You're a fucking pedophile. That's what you are. You are a pedophile. You, sir, are a pedophile. This man talking about attending, all those who attended his party. You did. I don't say, have y'all seen any videos of anybody else at his parties outside of Trump? There you go, right there.
The whole damn field.
There he is, right there. Who is that guy? Talking to Jeffrey Epstein. Who is that guy? Who is he? So it's just our imagination. Sheila, good evening. Man, Brooklyn, who you telling? And I bet that bitch got like 9 kids too. That's the disgusting part about it. She'd be okay with her kids getting raped by Trump. She'd be okay with it. Y'all got to remember one thing. Every single time Trump opens that dick sucker in the middle of his face, every time he talks about somebody else doing this, doing that, he's talking about himself. Y'all remember when Donald Trump talked about, oh, they're having abortions in the 3rd trimester, or they're having the abortions after the baby was born? Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? I know I remember it. I remember it. Trump had a yacht named Trump, the Trump Princess, that he mysteriously and abruptly sold to a Dutch buyer. An Epstein victim, 13 years old when she was pregnant, from Los Lunas, says Trump was present when her uncle murdered her newborn and disposed of its body in Lake Michigan. Don't worry, we got receipts. Ladies and gentlemen, we got receipts. There's a hat from the Trump Princess. Right there. Right there. Then you got paperwork. We're just gonna read this part down here at the bottom. Right here. So matter of fact, we can read the whole thing right here. This is from the FBI intake right here. This is listed in the Epstein file. I know y'all can't see it because it's hard for me to see it too. This was case ID 50 Delta-NY-3027571. Epstein Jeffrey, child sex trafficking, drafted by, names redacted. It was received on August 3rd, my brother's birthday, 2020, at 6:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On August 3rd, 2020, at 5:11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, blank, date of birth, blank, email address, blank, address, blank, Los Lunas, New Mexico, 87031, cellular phone number, blank, internet protocol, which IP address, blank, which resolves at Albuquerque, New Mexico, 87114. Submitted on an online tip to the FBI National Threat Operations Center, or the NTOC, via tips.fbi.gov to report a follow-up tip regarding being a victim of Jeffrey Epstein. Note, blank is the real name and AKA name is blank. Date submitted August 3rd, 2020 at 5:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Transaction number is 6914 Alpha Bravo Delta 0-1 Foxtrot Echo 1-4719-9 Bravo Foxtrot Charlie Delta 0006 Bravo 42 Alpha 613. Threat to life, false. Submitted text. I previously provided a tip about 3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks ago, under an alias I have for myself, blank. All the other details of the previous tip match all the information given in today's tip, except I am given my real name. A detective from New York Police Department's FBI Sex Trafficking Task Force called me a couple weeks ago from a 212 area code number. I talked to him for about 20 to 30 minutes about my being sex trafficked by my uncle and Jeffrey Epstein in 1984 while I was 13 and pregnant. I told him some other important information about the other high-profile individuals involved in my sex trafficking and the murder and disposal of my newborn daughter, because I gave birth to her while in the middle of this sex trafficking ordeal. I cannot remember the detective's name, nor do I have the number. It's unclassified now. Remember the seal, the FBI seal is in the corner. Thrill Hill, what's up with it, bro? Petrazi, how are you? That's why he's getting ready. This is why he's getting ready to get up out the country and go to Argentina, where I can contact him. I would like to have his name and contact information, and I would also like to know if there will be any further follow-up. Violation questions. What was the exact crime that occurred? Child sex trafficking and infanticide. When did the crime incident occur? Please provide an approximate date and time. May, September 1984. Where did the crime or incident occur? Please provide specific location, address if possible. Mostly from a yacht in Lake Michigan or originating in Mona Lake, Michigan. Complainant information is first name blank, last name blank, date of birth blank, cell number, account, address, Los Lunas, New Mexico, 87031. Suspect information, Jeffrey Epstein. Age, DEC. Date of birth blank. Additional info. I am just wanting to reconnect with the original detective that called me, and I offer information about this. How is contact known? He was orchestrating a deal along with my uncle where different men and a few women and girls would come to a variety of boats and yachts and pay money to force me to do blank with them when I was 13 and pregnant. Other information, Donald Trump. Witness information, Donald Trump, age 70 years old. Additional information, again, just trying to find out the NYPD detective on the FBI Sex Trafficking Task Force that called me a couple weeks ago and spoke to me about some of these issues. He participated regularly in paying money to force me to blank with him, and he was present when my uncle murdered my newborn child and disposed of the body in Lake Michigan. Fanny Loco, good evening. So, where's MAGA talking about the sexual assault of this 13-year-old girl? Where they at with that? See, I told you, every time Trump opens that dick sucker in the middle of his face, Shelton, what with it, Brody? Every time Trump opens that dick sucker in the middle of his face, or his crippled ass little hands start typing shit, he always is telling on himself. This is what the Democrats do to their Republican opponent who is leading them by a lot in the polls. This is AI, and it is very dangerous for our country. Also, I was never on Epstein's plane or at his stupid island. Strong laws ought to be developed against AI. It will be a big and very dangerous problem in the future. And right here it says, U.S. President Donald Trump was listed as a passenger on a private jet of late convicted sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein 8 times between 1993 and 1996. A new email released by the U.S. Department of Justice says. So who? If it's AI, who produced it? Every time Trump opens that dick sucker in the middle of his face, he's lying. But yeah, I want to show y'all just how bad, busted, disgusted, and stupid Trump supporters are. Y'all listen to this. This happened here in South Carolina. Listen.
You've got charges pending in both the magistrate court and general sessions. You've got a driving under the influence going to Spartanburg Magistrate Court. And you've got a failure stop for a blue light and a grand larceny.
Well, that's a lie, because I took a drug test. I did a blood drug test, and it come back negative.
Up to 30 days on the driving under the influence.
Okay, well, I'm not doing that.
Sign right here.
I'm not signing that.
Okay.
And I'm also the traffic failure to stop for a blue light, no injury or death, first offense.
Do you want to give me a phone number for your mother? Your mother's
I'm not signing that either.
You're not going to give me a phone number for your mother? Text message?
No, that's okay.
All right. If you fail to make your court appearance, and your court appearance will be held.
I'm not going to court either.
I understand that. Your court appearance will be held January 22nd, 2026 at 10
Look,
o'clock.
Y'all feed me this garbage and feed lies and put this crap on TV and say I was driving under, excuse me, I'm talking.
No, you're not.
I'm talking.
Okay.
Driving under the influence and drinking.
Your bond is set at $900.
I don't have no bond. I don't have no bond.
And you got a $20,000 cash surety bond on the failure stop for a blue light.
Well, I'm not signing either one.
I understand that.
I'll contact Donald Trump.
You're now exiting Mountain.
Okay. Yes, I'll be contacting Donald Trump then.
You heard this bastard say it.
Contacting Donald Trump then.
Now exiting Mountain.
Okay. Yes, I'll be contacting Donald Trump then.
I guess I'm gonna be all right calling Donald Trump then. Y'all see what Donald Trump did? Y'all see what he did? I want y'all to hear him again.
Okay. Yes, I'll be contacting Donald Trump then.
Guess I'll be getting in contact with Donald Trump then. Y'all see what he did? He's emboldened these fucking retards to walk in a court of law and tell them they're gonna call Trump. Like he gives a fuck about his redneck dirty ass. He gonna end up in jail. I'ma call Donald Trump. Clarence McClain, what's up, Brody? Hey, somebody block that dumbass retard Xavier Perez, please. Thank you. Please block that bitch ass nigga. Yeah, apocalypse, exactly. Like, Donald Trump has emboldened the stupidest among us to commit the dumbest. These motherfuckers do the stupidest shit because these dumbasses think they're entitled to the same type of justice that Donald Trump get. Y'all see how crazy this is? He can stand in a court of law, tell a judge, I'm gonna call Donald Trump. Donald Trump gonna take care of it for me. He gonna take care of it for me. He's gonna take care of it. Goofballs. Hey Sheldon, you're gonna like this video. See them stepping and fetching? You see them stepping and fetching? I got to cut me a jig, boss. Got to cut me a real jig. Got to cut me a jig, boss. And more. Here's the vice president.
This is what racists do when they run out of tricks.
In the United States of America, you don't have to apologize for being white anymore.
And right after that racist couch humper said that, he said this.
I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, they are not sending their best. Omar Fateh was Ilhan Omar's candidate for mayor of Mogadishu. Minneapolis.
It's amazing
Little Freudian
that we
there.
still pretending that this is not just blatant racism now. This is what you do when you have nothing else to offer the American public except hate. He's being blatant with it now.
Yep.
Because let's just be real clear. Nobody's asking white people to apologize for being white. Nobody. Not a single person. Now, the people who committed atrocities should apologize. The people who created legislation to hurt other people, they should apologize. Anyone walking around with this mentality that they are better than other people simply because they white, yeah, you need to rethink all that. But no one's asking you to apologize for being white. There's a lot of good white people out here. I see them all the time. We've been seeing them in these marches. We see them in a lot of good places. He's saying you don't have to apologize for being racist. So let's look at this real quick, because think about it. These people are in charge, and have the lives of white people gotten better? Let's look and see. Do you pay white gas prices, or do you pay the same price as everybody else? Do your groceries cost more or less than the rest of us? Has your cost of living gone up or down because you're white? Did you lose your federal job? What about your medical? Are your premiums going up just like everybody else, or did you get to keep yours simply because you white? Do you get to go in the grocery store and say, hey, my president's a racist, so I'm just going to take whatever I got to grab because I'm white? Does it work that way? Do you go to the doctor and say, hey, man, you need to patch me up for free because I'm white? Nah, it don't work that way. Your skin don't mean shit to these corporations. Your skin don't mean shit when it comes to actual living in this life, because real life matters in how the type of person that you are, period. Green is the only thing they care about. This dude is just throwing you the little bit of red meat that he can, because they can't and won't do anything else for you. Imagine having the power to make the lives of people who put you in power better and choosing not to. They control all of it. Yet your gas, groceries, cost of living, your healthcare, all of that shit has gone up, regardless of the fact you white. So has it worked? It don't sound like it's working.
Nope.
It's insane that they still get to do this to y'all, and y'all still fall for it. So yeah, you ain't got to apologize for being white, but you should probably get this dude to apologize for making your life hell, regardless of the fact that you white.
Facts. That's what have I been saying for months and months and months? What have I been saying? I've been saying that Trump and Vance and all these idiots in the White House have placated on your bigotry and racism so that you can go and hate everybody and their mama. Yeah. Yeah. America was built from this. America was built from this. Hey, Tia. And y'all wanna know the wild part about all this? There ain't one black person alive that I know that is asking white people to apologize for being white. They're telling you to stop being fucking racist. There's a difference, a staunch difference. And the ones who we're talking to know exactly who we're talking to. Everybody knows. Yep, Cassidy, exactly. They got rich, forgot where they came from, and they started shucking and jiving and cooning. Oh, don't worry, I'm on Nikki ass too. Show is. Cause Nikki sure did have some different energy not too long ago, did she? He had some
down ass motherfucking nigga.
Hold on. I want y'all to see her, just so y'all know it's her. Yeah, there you go.
If can't no weak ass motherfucking clown ass motherfucking nigga bring you the fuck down, make some motherfucking noise, cause you niggas are so fucking weak. Y'all got the audacity to be intimidated by a bad motherfucking queen and get your motherfucking feelings hurt. But it's old motherfucking kid, cause Barack needed a Michelle, bitch, and Bill needed a motherfucking Hillary, bitch. You better pray to God you don't get stuck with a motherfucking Melania. You niggas want brainless bitches to stroke your motherfucking ego? Well, fuck you, niggas.
And she stood there like she said something. I want y'all to look at the arrogance in this goofy ass bitch. I want y'all to look at the arrogance of this stupid ass damn dingbat coon. Look at her. This napkin head Negro stood her tether ass on that stage and said, you don't want a brainless bitch like Melania. And then went right in the White House and sat down and kissed the damn feet of Melania, of Trump. The very same people she was talking shit about. She was right there in that White House shucking and jiving for him. This motherfucker ain't even a black American. She ain't a green card holder. She ain't even a citizen here. She a green card holder. Shucking and jiving. Shucking and jiving. Standing on the stage, looking, oh man, see, Nicki Minaj sure did tell him. She sure did. She sure did. She sure told him. She sure told him. Mm-hmm. More receipts.
We now know who the man covering up the Epstein files
good evening,
is.
Queen.
It's quite often that the scum who carry out this type of vile corruption get ignored. This is Director of the Office of Information Policy,
Hey,
Sean
LaWanda.
Glendening. Sean
Good evening.
Glendening is the man
Fire
overseeing
Beast,
the
what's happening with
entire
him, man?
collection and release of the Epstein documents. Sean Glendening is also taking part in and actively running the very obvious cover-up. His department at the DOJ was designed to do document releases just like this one. But the weird thing is, Sean Glendening only just got appointed to this job and has zero experience at it. In fact, he seems to have been hand-selected from his position as legal counsel to a MAGA congressman specifically because he would do just this. Sean Glendening purposefully created a broken website you can't access. Sean Glendening broke the law by redacting most of the pages without providing an explanation as to why. Sean Glendening willfully committed a felony by not releasing all the documents. Sean Glendening is a criminal and protector of both kinds of PDFs. Sean Glendening now deserves to be singled out by Ro Khanna and Thomas Massey because this cover-up can only occur with Sean Glendening's blessing. So maybe go ahead and remind the congressman or Sean Glendening himself that he's done a big no-no and that Sean Glendening deserves the consequences to his actions.
Right.
So remember, his name is Sean Glendening. That's the name. That name again is Sean Glendening.
Yeah. Covering up for pedophiles, boy. That's something else, boy. That's something serious. Something serious. Hey, do y'all remember this? Where are these dumbasses at now when they walked out of the White House? Lives for TikTok. This dumbass nigga, this Engelman fucking retard. That's the old fart right here. Where they at? Holding up these photos full of nothing. Where they at? Where they at? I told you, America now is a third world dictatorship ran by the most stupid, incompetent, racist, corrupt, goofy, dumbass pieces of shit that ever been pieces of shit. This country is being ran by dry dog shit, ladies and gentlemen. This country is being ran to the ground by a bunch of racist, dry dog shit. Just so y'all know. I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to this.
I have some tattoos. None of them have anything to do with any criminal group. I explained to them, saying that I didn't belong to any gang, to which the agent responded, but you are Venezuelan.
60 Minutes reviewed this document agents used to assess Venezuelans. A person with 8 points was designated as a Tren de Aragua gang member, and
so they used some bullshit ass worksheet that they created in order for them they use a worksheet for them to designate someone a member of Tren de Aragua. No evidence, no proof, just a bullshit worksheet with racist fucking talking points that they said, hey, he's Tren de Aragua. What's up with it, Chief? Yeah, I watched that new one. I watched that new stand-up that Dave Chappelle did. It was a work of art, dog. A work of art. A work of art. Yep, Sheila, exactly. This, look, I ain't giving up shit, Sheila. I ain't giving up shit. This has got to be the dumbest administration ever assembled in the history of administration. It's got to be. I got more. I got more. I got more. I got more. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got more. JD Vance.
Telling white people to not apologize for being white is the kind of shit that you should pay attention to. A lot of white people don't understand that racism has multiple layers. The kind of racist that is easy to detect is active racism. People that are bigoted, they call people of color slurs, they're actual Klansmen. This is really not as dangerous as passive racism. Like I've said, racism is a very complex thing with multiple layers. It's like a tall burger. One of these layers is passive racism, only participating in people of color's culture when it's convenient, using unrelated bad stuff to justify slavery, being microaggressive to black women, saying that you're not racist, but then ignoring the 1 to 6 wealth gap between a white person and a black person. You are using a racist system to get ahead, at the same time have the audacity to not only minimize but ignore the struggles of people of color. These are the Karens, and I'm not kidding when I say this, queer or gay white people that plays the victim card, the minority card, till they need to be white again. These are the frat bros, the gamer bros, that constantly say shit like it's not that deep, it's just a joke, to excuse racist behaviors. These are your grandparents, your parents, that don't want you to date a person of color because they came from a quote-unquote uncivilized country. Sure, these people don't go around and spam slurs. Sure, they don't have a Klan hood in their closet. Sure, they have black friends. It doesn't change the fact that they are racist. A lot of white people don't understand this, so they miss a lot of this. And not only that, they excuse a lot of it. They think that other white people that do this stuff is not racist. No matter how big you think the iceberg is bigger. No matter how bad you think racism is, it's worse. If you're white, apply this same concept on modern day racism, and I promise you, you're gonna be fucking horrified.
Right. You're right. There's too many layers to dismiss casual racism. It's too many. It's way too many. It's too many. Hold on, I got another one. Riley Gaines.
Hard for you to come up with the things that you wanted to say?
Not at all. I was actually just telling the story earlier. I was at my my good friend. I was at her house, and we were about to go to a musical that OU was putting on, or a play. And I was like, oh, I have to do this assignment really quick. It'll just take a second. And then I read the topic, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so easy. Like, you know, I have a very strong opinion on this topic.
After several weeks now watching the right wing swiftly prop up their next athletically impaired botched abortion-looking ass bitch to be their new grifter in chief, Samantha Volnecki, aka Oklahoma Essay Girl, has finally just admitted she never actually did the goddamn assignment. At the same time, the Tulsa satellite campus of Trump University has doubled down on their decision to make sure that grade isn't going to affect her, and instead removed the trans instructor who gave her the grade from their job. Now, I would say this is probably all a part of Samantha's original plan. However, Mensa is currently trying to find a number lower than negative infinity to adequately describe Samantha's IQ. So I'm gonna go with it being all her mama's fault. It's been a minute since we checked in with the 16th runner-up in the Roseanne Barr lookalike contest. I wonder what she could have to do with it. See, MAGA mullet matron Mama Morton over here is no stranger to the grift. She has 6 Habsburg-jawed mouths to feed and absolutely no marketable skills, business acumen, or political prowess with which to do that. I think Mama just got tired, switching between running unlicensed businesses and running unsuccessful campaigns for office, presumably so she can use the campaign funds to pay for her 42-inch long neon pink press-on habit. And it probably just felt like it was time to put her punished-looking brood of left-behind children to work, or whatever passes as work, in her piece of shit white trash family. And isn't it fortunate for everyone involved that the Republican Party really needed a distraction from the fact that their president is a goddamn child rape rapist right at the time Samantha Folnicki has a transgender instructor in one of her classes who she can falsely accuse of discrimination through sheer force of her own unbridled stupidity. Honestly, Samantha, congratulations. It seems like you got exactly what you wanted and your mama got a meal ticket. And now all that's left is to formally welcome you and those gums that I could project a movie on and those 2 yellowing rows of chiclet teeth underneath them to my collection of imbecilic, fugly twats that I professionally make fun of. I really hope that whatever the Republican Party is about to pay you to project all your many, many, many insecurities, flaws, failures, and shortcomings to the entire world is going to be enough to keep your parents in Marlboro Reds and adult diapers for the rest of their 7 to 10 years of life expectancy.
That was Samantha Folnicki, the dumbass broad from Oklahoma who got a 0, rightfully so, because she didn't do an assignment. Right. Yeah, she cooked her ass. That was a cook. That was a cook, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you cook somebody. There you go. Hey, Diane, click that link. It'll let you hop on. I'm using StreamYard 5X. Oh, I want to talk about my next favorite topic. Hey, Somalians, come to the front, please. Please come to the front of the class, because we got some things to discuss right now. Because you're the next contestant on Hate Watch by MAGA. Sure are. Y'all are the next contestant of Hate Watch by MAGA. Yeah. Oh, you gotta watch this. Oh, y'all gotta watch this. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That sounds good, Shelton. But there's nothing like McEvers. They're the best in the world. Here we go.
That in the first year of his first term, Trump granted a single pardon and commuted 1 sentence. This term, though, he pardoned more than 1,500 people on his first day alone and has since granted clemency to a further 87 people and companies. The paper reports his new approach, driven in part by Trump's own experience as a criminal defendant. People close to him say has spawned a pardon shopping industry where lobbyists say their going rate is $1 million. Administration officials and lobbyists, they're describing 2 playbooks that have emerged. One involves the official path to dealing with members of the Trump administration. The other is finding Trump at Mar-a-Lago or even a White House event and simply asking for a pardon directly. Trump is often inclined to be helpful, administration officials said, particularly if someone says the magic words, unjust persecution. Many of Trump's controversial pardons, including for the founder of crypto exchange Binance and the former president of Honduras, have gone through the latter track, which some senior administration officials said worries them.
Right. It worries you, but you're issuing pardons when people are dropping $1 million on your ass. Yeah. See the worry coming from these fucking politicians, bro. See the worry. I see the worry. I see the worry. I see the worry. Hold on, let me find this video. I got to find it. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Trill? What's up, big bro?
What's up, man?
I clicked on because I heard you say something about them Captain Phillips dudes. You know what I'm saying?
The what?
The Captain Phillips niggas.
Yeah.
My thing is like, how can y'all cannot like y'all? I don't know how they go against themselves, bro. Like y'all from Africa, bro.
Right.
It's the birthplace of black men. You know what I'm saying? I just don't be understanding. It's not even just them too. You know what I'm saying? My Caribbean people too. I be arguing with them every day. Like
that's the crazy part though. These people voting against themselves.
Yeah.
And
then you know,
they're surprised that these racist motherfuckers are calling them ain't shit. That's the wildest part to me.
No, because where I live at in Pennsylvania, bro, it's a lot of Dominicans, but they swear to God they not black.
I know black.
And my thing is like, bro, I didn't ask you what I didn't because they be like, I'm not black, I'm Dominican. First off, nigga, Dominican not a color. It's none of that.
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with your skin color, bro. That's just a place where you was born at. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna digress. I'm gonna let other people get on and talk. I never heard them talking before.
Oh yeah, I got two of my sisters on the panel.
I'm gonna sit back and listen.
Benny Loco and Diane is in the building. Good evening, ladies. How are y'all doing on this fine, wonderful day after Christmas?
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah, happy Kwanzaa and all that good stuff.
Happy Merry everything.
Well, y'all know I'm digging through files and shit. I got so much stuff I got to dig through that sheesh, it is a lot. It's a lot. So what y'all ladies got on y'all mind tonight? Y'all see what I'm doing. I'm butchering. Y'all can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Trying to make my thing.
It doesn't sound like it's going through your microphone though.
Oh, okay. I'm getting a kickback or something.
Yeah, it's echoing. Yeah, because I can hear Benny Loco clear. I can hear her clear as day. Hi, Benny's.
Hi, honey. trying to get my printer work. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No, I shut your YouTube down, so I shouldn't.
Benny Loco sound Puerto Rican.
I can't get my Bluetooth to connect with that.
Okay, I'm just gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all this because, of course, I gotta show y'all this because I want to show you just what happens when you vote against yourself. And I'm sorry, I don't feel bad for you.
No.
I don't have an ounce of empathy for you because y'all campaigned for this demon. Y'all campaigned for the exact amount of punishment y'all are getting right now. You campaigned on it. You sure did. So now, let's take a little stroll down Twitter highway, shall we? Now look, they got videos upon videos. You hear them talking about Somalians bring their third world lifestyle, fraud, theft, and barbarism. Mogadishu remains one of the most dangerous places on earth for the U.S., yet they come to the United States, shit on our country, steal our money, and fund terrorism. See, this is what y'all did. Y'all did this. You did it because you thought you were better than us. There you go. Like, hold on. I want y'all to hear it from the horse's mouth. I mean, the jackass's mouth. I want y'all to hear it from him. Here's Donald Trump.
Somalians ripped off that state for billions of dollars.
Billions of dollars.
Every year.
Billions
of dollars. And they contribute nothing. The welfare is like 88%.
Uh-huh.
They contribute nothing. I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you.
Hold on, wait, say what?
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest.
Come again, say what?
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest.
One more time for the Somalians in the back.
I don't want them in our country, I'll be honest with you. Somebody said, oh, that's not politically correct. I don't care. I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries, too. Somalia.
Have y'all noticed that Trump ain't got the same vim and vigor for let's say Russians or Italians, Scandinavians, nobody else. He don't have an ounce of this for nobody else. But Somalians, y'all were out here talking about never Kamala. Y'all were. You were. I can pull the videos. Y'all were here. Deep blinders enacted.
Same thing. Born.
You voted against your own fucking selves. This is something I would never be able to understand for the life of me, Diane. I can't understand it. I'm trying.
For all I know, Trill, the Somalians do, they just hit it still, bro.
We tried to tell them, bro. We tried to tell them what the fuck was coming. I got videos still up with thousands and thousands of views on it with me telling you, if you vote for this Klansman, this is what you're going to get.
It's like Trill, I'm sorry, bro, but it's like they don't learn from African Americans that been here for centuries and shit. You feel me? Like,
we've had 400 years of this already.
No, you can say more than that. Right? You can't keep saying 400 years when it's been way more than that, bro. It's been way longer than that.
It's been over documented proof.
Yeah.
Over 400 years of documented proof of them doing the same exact thing they've done to black people in America. Number one, I'll give you an example. Like them walking up to Africans, like Somalians, or walking up to Mexicans and accosting them without reading them their rights or asserting their civil rights. They done it to us. Black codes, vagrancy laws, convict leasing. They did the same exact thing. This is the same. They do nothing different. There's nothing different now than it was back then. There's nothing different. Nothing. Absolutely nothing different. There's nothing different.
That's better.
Make my head hurt. I swear to God, it makes my head
hurt. My head hurt.
Shit, it makes my head hurt.
But yeah, I have a fucking proper headache right now, Will. I can assure you that. Yeah, he's off the screen now.
Yeah, he's off the screen now. He's off the screen.
I just ate a tuna sandwich. I don't want to lose it.
No, I don't want. I don't want
we put key blockers on.
I'm looking again. I'm going to show y'all the timeline. I got Dinky off here, but I'm gonna show y'all the timeline again. Just look at what they're saying. Look at what Ryan says. Ilhan Omar says she doesn't care if she gets deported back to Somalia. Trump, you heard her, deport her and all the Somalians plaguing this country. Not the corporations stealing money. Not none of that.
Right. Of course.
Look at what they're saying. Look at what they're posting. Look at them. Look at what they're saying, man. Read what they're saying. This is what they are saying right here. This. They're talking about removing that sheriff. Look at this. They're un-American. They're this. They're that.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What is the percentage of Somalian people in our country? Because I bet it's really fucking small.
Oh yeah, sure.
It is.
I know they all in Minnesota.
Mostly.
Hold on.
Google says, well, by good and plenty.
I'm on some kind of delay.
Yeah, you're still not talking through your microphone. It says between.
I heard just fine though.
It's under 0.1% of our population. Like 260 to 290,000.
It's better.
And that's too much. Since they complaining and stuff like that, that's way too much.
That's according to it's 260,000 according to the 2024 census.
Hold on, what she say? It's like who people?
Trans people.
Oh my goodness.
They make up a small percentage of our population, but they're the only people being talked about. They don't talk about, but you notice they don't never talk about like pedophiles. They don't talk about none of it. They don't talk about all these white men getting caught with little kids. They don't talk about none of that.
Nope.
They ain't talking about Trump in Lake Michigan. They're not talking about that. They're not talking about Trump lying about him not ever being on Epstein's plane. And it came out in the Epstein files that he's been on it plenty of time between 83 and 96.
But they're coming up with lots of but Hunter's laptop.
Yes. Hunter's laptop though. Hunter Biden. Look over there. They want you to take your eyes off of what we see. We see this shit in real life. We see this shit in real time.
And Trent, I sent you some on Messenger. I know it's some Trump shit, but I forgot what it was.
They even
What's up with it, Callie? Hey, Julie, they're doing the same thing with the Somalians that Trump did during his campaign with the Haitians.
Yep.
It's the same playbook.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cat. They're eating the pets of the people
that live there.
Yeah.
It's the same play.
Same fucking okey doke.
Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna get it one way or another. True. We're gonna keep telling y'all they're doing the same exact shit, expecting you to not look and see the same exact clues. Look, the Epstein files came out. Now Trump's bumming over in Nigeria.
Because the Epstein files are coming out.
Yep, the Epstein files come out. Now you're bumming. All of a sudden, you're bumming in Venezuela.
Every distraction that he does is bigger than the last distraction. You see?
Right.
Yep.
Because they have to release these files.
Where did the Russells go? Russell.
Hey, Stephen L, is your computer turned up? Because I can hear it in the background.
Don't you hate when people do that shit?
Yeah, I can hear it in the background.
I was getting such a big delay.
Oh, no, you're good now. You're good now. Your microphone is
much better.
Bingo, bango. Can you hear me clearly? Lima Charlie.
Hello, gorgeous.
Good evening.
Yeah, I can hear, but I'm 30 seconds delaying, and I don't know why. It's really weird.
I don't know. StreamYard be doing weird shit sometimes, and I don't know why.
Can you hear me, Will?
Yeah, I can hear you.
See how quick that was?
I keep interrupting you guys when I don't mean to.
No, you're good. You're good. If when you talk, I tell you how we can adapt and overcome. That's what we do here.
All right.
We can adapt. You got a thought? Share it.
I can't hear anything.
Oh, it's doing that weird thing where you can't hear nothing I'm saying. Oh God.
Fucking technology.
Technology gets on my damn.
Oh, dude! If I knew how to work technology, I'd be a dangerous motherfucker. I'd be all over the place. I'd be in more places than I am already if I knew how to work this shit.
Hey, did y'all know that somebody called Trump senile Satan? Go.
I can't hear anything, Tony.
Oh, but, hey, you remember? Hey, Benny Loco, you remember me a while ago talking about the Trump princess, right?
Yeah.
And that is the boat that 13-year-old girl got raped on, right? Behold, Will with receipts. Look at the name of the boat. Yeah. In the Epstein files, Trump was connected to a 13-year-old girl who reported that Trump was present when her baby was thrown into Lake Michigan from a yacht. At the time, Trump owned a yacht which resided in Lake Michigan called the Trump Princess.
Hey, listen, I don't know if you've ever heard of, I mentioned this to Diane, Will, but there was a big giant pedophile incident over there in a place called Fox Island off of Michigan there. And nobody was ever charged. It was owned by the fucking some car guy. And they were bringing little boys in and out of there. And that's where Jeffrey Epstein's first fucking victim came from. Michigan.
Wow.
Was it Penske?
I don't think it's Penske. It's an automobile dealer.
Like a Ford guy?
I don't know what. I can't
okay.
remember. I'm sure it said in the information that I was watching, but it didn't matter to me. All I heard was, somebody with too much money fucking abusing children.
Right.
Of course. But of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
Now, Diane.
Yeah.
You know that song that I wrote, Whose Heart, right?
Yeah.
Do you know why I wrote that song?
No.
Can I tell her, Will?
Yeah.
Okay. When I was a deputy, I got a call to come to a house with domestic violence. There was a domestic violence incident. And got to the house. There's 2 little boys there. They're terrified. There's a mother there. She's terrified. And there's daddy all hot and bothered and fucking... And this is down south, mind you. Makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of that shit here.
Uh-huh. And they took the mama and put her in jail and put the kids with the daddy.
Wow.
And she had been fighting the courts, prior to this and had filed reports and, it was fucking ridiculous. Like it was, most of the children's lives, they were only like 5 and 6 years old, but it was most of their lives that this fucking back and forth was going and where he was being a fucking evil bastard to them. He wound up getting custody of the kids because he had money.
Of course. Money makes the world go around here in the United States.
Even though he was, and I knew he was an evil cocksucker, but he got the kids because he got the money. And that pissed me off so bad that I had to write a song about it. Because those little boys were thrown right in with the fucking wolves.
Right. That's fucked up.
I know what it's like to be in a pack of wolves, you see. So I know the terror that these little boys and millions of other children fucking have in their little tiny lives.
Now you see why I was so pissed off about that dumbass bitch that was saying, oh, they knew exactly what they were doing.
And Trill, I'll give you another one. When y'all talk about Detroit, remember like a few years ago, they found like 15 kids in one house.
Yeah.
Bro. And it was back to back when you just Michigan. It was like a few other states doing the same thing. Uncovering all these kids. Remember like in motels, they got like secret walls and holes in the floors and stuff like that, bro. It's crazy to me, bro.
You'd be amazed what you find.
And then they want to talk about R. Kelly sex trafficking. I'm going to be quiet.
Right. But, they're quiet about Trump's.
Crickets.
See, I like consistency. Consistency is something that I stand on. Like, if you're gonna throw an 83-year-old Bill Cosby in prison for some shit some woman told when at a time when they were popping Quaaludes like lifesavers, and now you had you had a whole bunch of women that were coming out here sending clout signals, trying to get their name in the lights and whatever, and trying to get some money out of Bill Cosby because they know he's wealthy. He tried to buy NBC. That's why they threw him in jail. Now you have Trump, and the witnesses that are in those files are still alive right now. But it seems like they don't even care about those witnesses, do they? They don't give a crap about none of those witnesses that are still alive that can prove their case right now. They don't care.
You see that?
What do they call them?
Right.
I hate when my brain does this. DNRs, R&Ds, non-disclosures.
Yeah.
All the non-disclosures that Donald Trump has made people sign over the last 50 fucking years should be made null and void.
Facts.
Yep. Same thing with all his pardons. I don't know how a convicted felon can pardon fucking anyone.
Right. Right. And all these people have to do, all they have to do is they literally just have to pay him $1 million. And boom.
Boom.
You're pardoned.
The only part
before he was put back into office, we all said the same thing, that he is the most compromised motherfucker that's ever been in our White House.
You are absolutely fucking right. And he's showing you every day.
Yeah. I was screaming that like, years ago. So don't. Please don't put this motherfucker back in there. Please don't. And he campaigned for 10 fucking years. Never shut his fucking cocksucker.
Right.
He still won't shut the fuck up.
Nope. He's still running that fucking dick sucker. Because now he legitimately has a dick sucker in the middle of his face.
Yep.
But he's not going to talk about that. You see how fast they done shifted the fucking narrative now?
Oh,
you
yeah,
see how
Bubba.
fast they stopped talking about that?
Yeah, Bubba.
Yeah. You see how fast they done duck that shit real quick? They duck that shit real quick.
Oh, yeah.
It's mighty funny that now all of a sudden ain't nobody talking about Trump giving head to somebody named Bubba.
Who may or may not be a horse.
On him though, they won't let that shit go over on I've Had It podcast. They won't let it go at I Have. I swear, it's great. I love it.
Cankles McTaco Tits, the dick. That is him. He is Cankles McTaco Tits, the dick blower. That's him. He's that guy blowing dick. And the funny part about this is these motherfuckers are so delusional. I'll show y'all just how delusional they are. Look, the pro-peace ticket.
Oh my God.
Look at these motherfuckers, man.
Oh my God.
Look at these stupid, incompetent, dumbass cultists who post stupid shit like this. Pfeiffer had to make up an award so that Trump could get rid of the. See, y'all know when Trump's involved, it's always some bullshit, right? Y'all remember Pfeiffer giving them that bullshit ass peace prize, right? Had to give Trump his Willie Beatty trophy so he can feel like a big little boy.
The whole FIFA thing needs to be fucking boycotted over that incident.
You know why they did that? Because they had open investigations into bribery.
Yeah, I know. He's a fucking criminal.
Exactly. All of these motherfuckers are criminals. They're gonna have to rewrite the Constitution after this shit.
So in the lieu of knowing this information, boycott that fucking FIFA.
Facts.
I say boycott the Olympics too, because guess what?
Yeah.
Chrissy Nelm's gonna be out there in her cosplay outfit.
Yeah.
And her full makeup squad and hair done to perfection. And detaining people that just came and spent a lot of money to come to America, a lot of money on tickets to go to the Olympics. It's a big fucking deal and it's a huge fucking expense. Go ahead, Benny.
I urge anybody that's in Europe or wherever you live, do not come to the United States right now.
Don't.
You are risking your fucking life. Don't risk your life for a stupid fucking sport.
Nope, don't come here.
Owned by billionaires.
Mm-hmm. Stay where the fuck you at. Don't come
Controlled by billionaires too.
Yep. No, controlled by
Israel. That's why I'm void of all that shit. Because I got tired so long ago of fucking paying these motherfuckers who are so rich for a fucking minute of entertainment. No, it's not worth it to me. The real world's a lot more entertaining than any fucking thing I could find on television.
Why is this on? Sorry.
Oh, did y'all know this?
Mm-mm.
That fucking drunk is at it again with Signal.
Yep.
He sent his wife classified documents in regards to a strike that they did in Yemen. Send it again. The Inspector General says the Yemen strike plans moved from secret systems Signal into 2 unclassified chats, one that accidentally included a journalist, another that included Hegseth's wife, constituting a documented breach that put U.S. troops at risk. Because this fucking dumbass drunk racist is only like, this whole administration is the sheer definition of dumbassery and dumb fuckery.
I cannot believe they're still in there, Will. I really can't. I really fucking can. It boggles my mind.
He's also another sex pest.
Every day that they're allowed to fucking remain in our fucking house.
The Republicans are fucking cowards. And normally I wouldn't say nothing goofy. I'm just gonna tell y'all this. Make sure y'all get as educated as y'all can. You got less than a year. You got a little over 11 months to research everybody running in your state. And I'm going to be the biggest advocate of letting everybody who hears my voice make sure that you research every single candidate running in your fucking state. If they got even an inch of an association with this fucking pedophile, this walking shit stain, Donald Trump, the tangerine tyrant, this fucking walking bag of fucking molten pus, if y'all got anything to do with him, you leave that fucking person alone.
Or taking corporate money, APAC money, and all this other kind of fucking bullshit.
Yeah, no more corporate Dems. Fuck them.
No more corporate Dems. Nobody towing the line for Israel and APAC. No one doing none of that shit. Do your research.
And if you got any balls, get up and run for office.
I'm going to.
See, I absolutely can't because my brain is too fucked up, way too fucked up. But
mine is almost there, Benny Loco, but I know I got enough wherewithal left in the tank.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
I can run some shit.
And at least I know it. I know my limits, you know what I'm saying?
They won't let me run because I believe in capital punishment.
Exactly.
I'm cleaning the whole house out. I'm cleaning the whole house.
Instantaneous.
Even Congress, because Congress, they be on bullshit too.
Facts.
Yeah, because Congress, those are the ones that be making a lot of decisions too, bro. Like, I'm cleaning them out too.
Yep.
Hey, Adam, I agree with your statement, Adam. I do. I agree with your statement, but I would raise you that I think you have to make democracy mean something, because these people who wear the R behind their name and these corporate Democrats who smile in your face like Chuck Schumer, like Cory Booker and Hakeem Jeffries, those motherfuckers that sit here and look at you
and you have to
smile in your face and tell you everything's okay, and then go vote right alongside these fucking cowards, these domestic terrorists. Yeah.
And you have to
That's
keep
the ones who
fighting.
weed out.
You have to keep fighting for democracy.
Right. It's something we're fighting.
constant.
You see, listen, a lot of people drop the Democratic ball, as it were. You know what I mean? A lot of people relaxed on their voting habits.
Right.
Over the years, a lot of people don't even vote in local elections anymore, which are imperative because that's where this motherfucking shit starts.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, if I run, I'm deleting that Republican, that Democrat shit, because it's a divide at the end of the day. If two groups can't come together and come, like, you know what I'm saying, agreements to like certain things, like what's the point of having, I don't know, but they got to get the fuck out of here too.
Yep, you got the script.
It's all corrupt.
Yep.
Like Trill said, somebody got to rewrite the whole Constitution to make it to where it's
this shit
about
gotta be. It's
more about one person, one people and shit.
Look,
because like I
gotta...
tell everybody, Constitution was written when we were slaves and shit. That didn't apply to nobody but them. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit got to get rewritten.
Yep, it's got to be the Constitution got to be rewritten. The tax codes got to be scrapped and rewritten. All that shit got to be redone.
Because I still see
so much work to be done. There's so much work to be done in order for us to form a more perfect union. Period.
Yeah.
It's got to be a more direct democracy. You got to end the fucking electoral college.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get rid of that shit. That shit's got to go. It's draconian and it's stupid. There's
Citizens
no way.
United, fucking out the door with a foot in its asshole.
APAC, gone. Get the fuck out my country. Israel, you're on your own.
Bring back the fairness doctrine so we can recapture our fucking free press.
Yep. We need to leave all these other countries alone and work on America. That's how it's supposed to be. If you go work on some Americans, because I said at the end of the day, we got Central America, we got South America. Like, that's all of us at the end of the day. Those who we should be working with. They got natural resources, blah, 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 etc., whatever you want to call it. That's who we should be working on because it's all America. We're in the Western Hemisphere.
Y'all want to know something wild, though? I'm going to tell y'all something wild I seen on Facebook today. in the whole history of this country has never been the United States of America.
No.
It's never been.
And Trey, that's been me since elementary, middle school. I'm gonna say middle school because I was a little smarter. Like, because like I never understood like how can it be like we all America and then you got South America, whatever. It's all America to me. Because I guess there was a whole thing about the green cards and passports is all America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I don't know. The world fucked up. Bro.
You gotta rewrite everything.
Yeah.
The good thing, the only good thing that came out of this bullshit presidency is it exposed every fucking weakness and fallacy that we ever could have thought about having.
Yep.
They never
Every
really
fucking loophole has been exposed.
Exactly. They never emancipated slavery. They just rebranded it. They never ever changed the tax codes to benefit the ones who actually vote these motherfuckers into office. They actually have 3 tiers of fucking justice in this country. Rich people don't have a fucking justice system at all. They can do what the fuck they want. All they do is just pay the right person and then poof, they're gone. They ain't got to pay a dime in restitution. You can steal money for 10 years out of people's checks, not pay their Social Security, not pay their Medicare. Guess who's gonna get held accountable for that though? Those people who they stole the money from. Now you tell me where the justice is in that. These people had no hand in these motherfuckers, but Trump and them are hell bent on going after fucking people with student loans though.
Do you know Joe Biden just made hanging illegal?
Wow.
Did you know that? He passed that law when he was in office?
Nope.
Yep.
That's great.
Kill the whole fucking system, dog. It's got to
2023 or, you know, what's fucking ridiculous is that there has to be a law in the first place.
That's right.
It fucking sickens me. And when I heard that he put that through, I was like, why the fuck wait, man?
Right.
It just emboldened these stupid motherfuckers.
Right. Because these people now have taken this shit to a new level.
And Benny Loco. And remember, they used to make them as postcards when they used to do that shit. Like, come on, man. Like, yeah, like, people crazy.
You know, I got stock files of all that shit, dog. Like the divide in this country, like they want to project and say Barack Obama was the most divisive president in the history of this country. The only reason why Barack Obama was considered divisive is because he was black, and he woke up the racists, and so in turn, those racists went and voted for the biggest racist they could find, Donald Trump. Hell, they might as well put David Duke in there because that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Van Jones got real quiet.
That's another thing that needs to be changed is terrorist fucking groups are terrorist fucking groups.
Yeah.
MAGA is a terrorist group. KKK is a terrorist group. All these fucking militias that hide up in these fucking mountains are terrorist groups.
Yep. That's a fact.
And I wanted to say earlier that all those norms that Dinky just fucking pulled right the fuck over need to become laws, like showing your tax returns. It shouldn't be a norm anymore. It should become a real fucking law. You can't run if you don't show us what the
New
fuck you got.
stipulations for being the fucking president.
Yeah.
I remember Trump never had nothing in the office. They gave him straight president treatment. Like, he never been a senator, never been a governor, never been nothing. So what experience does he really have in office like that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy to me. The only history this dude got is just going broke, filing bankruptcy, and all the other bullshit that he's been doing in the past. Like,
Stephen,
like how did he qualify?
It's amazing to me how they sold him, oh, we need a businessman. We need a businessman. But this is a businessman who has 6-7 fucking bankruptcies.
Exactly.
He's not a fucking successful businessman by any fucking means, at any fucking level. And you're going to tell me you want a businessman to run the goddamn country?
No job that I ever had would allow you to have claimed bankruptcy. If that's on your fucking credit report, you're not getting the job.
You can't get a loan.
You can't do a lot of
do
things.
shit.
if you owe money like that, then that means you could be compromised.
That's
so
right.
If you have a fucking loan, if you owe money like that, you can't even be a fucking FBI agent. You can't even work for the federal government in any fucking way, shape, or form.
That's right.
Yep.
And didn't he have a criminal record before he was president?
Yeah.
No, because what he did was he stalled out courts. He was good at it. He was good at stalling out
He
courts.
was a convicted felon before he got into office.
Yes, he was. That was a fact.
There you go.
He should have went to fucking prison.
Yep. And Jack Smith had him dead to rights. But fuck Merrick Garland. I almost forgot.
Madoff went to prison.
Yep.
But he didn't fuck the big boys. He fucked the little boys.
Jesus Christ. That's the craziest shit I ever seen in my entire life. That's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
It's sick.
Like, they wanted a businessman, but they got the absolute worst one that you could ever seen.
He's never been successful at any fucking business he's ever had. Not one. He's successful at grifting, dodging the fucking law, and that is all.
Don't pay his people that work for him or none of that.
There's even people who have committed suicide that lost their business. And I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that on your air, but you know what I mean?
you're good.
We say it on our air, so whatever.
Oh, you good. You good.
So,
I'm talking about pedophile, suicide, and all that.
Okay, but there's people who committed suicide because they lost their businesses. There was a story a while back, probably, I think it was before the first administration. Don't vote this guy in. My buddy committed suicide because he lost his business. He did this big job for fucking Trump. He never paid him. And what he did is he sold off all his equipment, his trucks, his house, his fucking, bulldozers or what the fuck ever. And caught all.
I had to mute
sold
you,
all that
Steve.
shit.
It's echoing bad.
Sold all that shit and then cut checks to his employees and then offed himself. There's a lot more death around him than we fucking know of. The whole Michigan story,
Nebraska, Michigan, like all these red states that voted for him. Like,
did I send you that video? The thumbnail has all the webs, Diane.
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
Well, I was gonna tell Trill Will to play a part of a video. I think it's Keith Edwards. Hold on, I'm looking. No, it's Occupy Democrats. And about 3/4 of the way through, hold on, I want to mute this. Hold on, mute. Mute. I can't mute it.
Shout out to 5 Eggs in the super chat with a 20 piece. He said, "Show the pictures to my nephew if you want to. Love you. Love you too, man. But I'll show him. I will show him. Your nephew look like Brock Lesnar. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. This man, this
definitely does.
It look like he can bench press a fucking truck. Yeah, he's a big brawling mofo. Good God, he's brawling. I know he's on the line. I know he's on the line. They'd be stupid not to put him on the line.
Oh yeah, he's number 70. He's Central Michigan University. What's his position? O-line, left.
Yeah, he's offensive line.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
He looks just like Brock Lesnar. I don't give a damn what y'all. That's a big kid right there, man. That's a big kid.
Straight A student, whip smart. Yeah. And just.
You know what I hate, y'all, and I gotta have a moment of clarity. You know what I hate? I hate the hate that we see. I hate that people are so willing to hold on to racism and bigotry that they deny seeing what their eyes are showing them. I hate being the one to have those hard conversations when it should be easy. I hate having to do live streams like this to remind Americans that Trump and his band of dumbasses are the most anti-American bags of shit I've ever seen in my life. I gave 8 years of my life to this fucking country. I had bullets shot at me lost friends behind this shit. For this motherfucker, this 5-time draft dodging venereal disease that's walking amongst us, to just sink this country further and further down into the decay, and just watch people pretend like this shit is normal. And to see people like, oh, Trump is making America great. Where the fuck are we great at? Where are we great? Where are we? I really want to know, y'all. Where the fuck are we great at?
Well, I think we would have been on a better path. I'm not going to ever say we were great, but I would say we would have been on a better path if, number one, Al Gore, who really won the election.
He really did, though.
Right. And so then we'd be on a better path, at least, with, oil and the climate and all this shit, right?
Right.
And then also another better path with Hillary if she had won, because, and I know that Hillary is a controversial figure, but she would, 1.5 million people died of COVID because of fucking Dinky. And she would have fucking handled that in a fucking way
We
more.
would have had a pandemic response in place.
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
she never would have. Like, y'all gotta remember, Trump's first term was him trying to outdo Obama.
Oh, I know.
His second term is retribution.
Yeah, and he would even take credit for shit that the VA bill that Obama signed, and then he kept boasting over and over and over again that he did it, but he didn't fucking have anything to do it. Not only that, like, how many times did he taken somebody's name off, slapped his fucking name on it, and called it something else? You know what I mean? Like,
Of course.
just dumb.
Of course. See, the thing about it is, like, BBO, I always have to stop y'all from doing this. Y'all go back to old shit that they said that I know is racist.
She said that? If she said
she
that,
said
then fuck her. I did not know that.
Joe Biden said it too.
Yeah.
And guess who else
Men
said
are
it?
super
Guess
predators?
and guess who said it? Guess who else said it? The NAACP and the Black Congressional Caucus. They all said it. See, that's the unfortunate thing about uncovering history, because I don't just look at one part out of one scope.
Then you're right. We need to fucking scratch everything and start the fuck over.
This is why I live by the creed. It's not what you say, it's what you do that defines
100%.
who you
That's
are.
right.
Because since then, Hillary Clinton coined the CHIPS Act, which helped a majority of black kids get health insurance. She did that. She also represented Bobby Seale after Fred Hampton was murdered. She did. Go look her up. She represented the Black Panthers out of Chicago. She did that. She did a lot of shit you don't know about, because I didn't know about it till I had to go and do a deep dive research into her. So I can't sit up here and construct. Was it what she said fucked up? Yes, the fuck it was.
Right.
It was fucked up. Can't deny that shit. I know we're not super predators. Hell, but you have a bunch of coons among us that still say that shit. We got to spread that same energy around, bro. Because Nicki Minaj, that cool bitch, literally got on stage and just called. Basically, she should have just came out and said it. We ain't shit. Black people ain't shit. We need to get in line and follow fucking Trump and the fucking couch fucker. Then you got all these fucking Sambos and these buck dancing coons that been out here dancing and shucking and jiving. Trump's the man. Trump's the man. See, America's gay tied to Trump. You got these goofy, weird motherfuckers
Anything
out
to
here
be
now.
close to what is in
That's
the
what
limelight
pat on
at the
their
moment.
head from these motherfuckers who don't care about them. Nor do they even give an ounce of a fuck about us. They don't care about us. And that's why it's our job. It's our job, especially now in these days. Now, we have to do what our ancestors did. We gotta buck this motherfucking system, but it's too many cowards among us to do it.
No, there ain't.
Too many fucking cowards.
We're just not all in the one place at the one time, but there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
Trust me on this.
Actions tell you everything you need to know about an individual. Fuck words.
Right. And I was going to say society has moved way, way, way beyond these people. These maggots who want to go back 100 years of fucking, I don't care how many decades, whatever. I don't give a shit. It's fucking dumb. Society has moved further. We've all moved forward. And we don't want this ancient way of thinking and, you know, and like the gender washing of women. These white fucking MAGA women. Oh my God. Like
they dragging you back to the days of slavery. They're dragging you back. And the wild part about it is the fact that I know the history. And I know even in the state of South Carolina, 40% of all slaves that were bought by white women. The mistresses of the house. They bought them. They participated. They actually went against the government. They sued the government to keep slavery because they were too lazy to work. They wanted the wet nurses. They wanted all that shit.
Right.
And the MAGA women right now, like that bitch I showed at the beginning of this live stream that was condoning 13, 14-year-old girls being raped, is a direct descendant of those same bitches who were defending owning my black ass. That's the problem. But the thing about it is that's the reason why I say it's actions that define everything you fucking do, because people lie all the time. They lied when they said they were going to vote for Kamala. They were going to choose America first versus a fucking party. And they went and did the exact opposite of the shit that they said. They did it. They said on those live streams, all happy, oh, Kamala's got it in it, and went right to the booth and voted for this fucking narcissist. Voted right for patriarchy. Voted against their own bodies. Yeah. Voted against themselves. Now you got conservative women making videos wanting people to feel sorry for them because they damn near died because they couldn't get an abortion. And they had no viable pregnancy at all. None.
Fuck them whores.
But I tell you what, that's what I was talking about with my brother BVO. I'm going to tell you. This is how I know how people can change. And I mean really change. Because true repentance comes from action. I don't give a fuck about words. Donald Trump said that he was charged by the Department of Justice in 1977 for writing C's on the fucking contract so he didn't have to rent the black people.
Yeah.
Donald Trump is doing the same thing right now. Did he change? Oh, he ran Will. He financed Jesse Jackson's campaign, Will. He financed the Rainbow Coalition, Will. He ain't racist. Trump ain't racist. Trump went and put out a front page ad condemning the death of 5 teenagers he had no evidence of. What just happened in Venezuela? Over 90-something people got murdered with no evidence. He was actually able to enact what he wanted to happen on the Central Park fucking 5.
Yep.
Actions! This was make me so mad about the political scene. We keep holding on to old shit people doing and not watching the actions of today. I'm watching actions. Fuck the words. Because politicians lie, people lie all the fucking time. Donald Trump is a habitual liar.
Literally, Will, during our Tuesday show, I think it was our Tuesday show. Yep, during our Tuesday show, they struck another boat. It's actually 29th boat strike and 105 fatalities now.
So 105 now. So 105. What evidence does Donald Trump have right now that prove that these people were narco terrorists? Not a fucking ounce of it.
0.0.
What fucking evidence does Donald Trump have to go and bomb in Nigeria? What evidence do you have?
0.0.
Y'all remember when Donald Trump said he was bringing those Afrikaners here from South Africa because they were being so-called oppressed? Turns out they were lying.
Yeah. And then he's giving pardons to a pardon to a guy who ships in 400 metric tons of cocaine to the United States.
Yes.
400 metric tons.
Hey, guess who his
and that's before it's cut.
Guess who his pardons are? The one pardon that he issued in his first term. A fucking drug trafficker who had a life sentence.
Yeah. That was it, that woman?
That's the reason why I say what I say, BBO. I say it's about actions, because actions is a true form of repentance. Action is. That's why you'll never hear me say that all white people are racist.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. There's an old expression that says the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And the grease allows the fucking squeaky wheel to take action. You see? So grease your wheel, take your fucking action.
Yes, that's the reason why I say what I say constantly. And I will consistently say it every chance I fucking get. I Trill will. Do not believe that all white people are racist. Because if that were true, then we wouldn't have a John Brown.
Because that would be a motherfucking lie.
Right, that'd be
too little lie to Benny Locos, though. I'd
be lying to myself. I'd be lying. I'll go against everything I stand on.
Yeah.
And that bullshit ass statement because I know it's not true.
Will, it's just
I'm a human being, and I really like other human beings who know how to human being.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a lie, just like saying that all black men are criminals.
Yeah.
Which we also know is not fucking true. That white men commit more fucking more criminals. And I don't know, like the percentage thing that you showed on your show, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago, where you were showing that 75% of the pedophiles that are caught are white men. That's a massive problem.
Right.
And white men have a fucking problem. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know. It's psychological. These people are fucking fucked up. I don't know if they were abused as children and become abusers, because that is also a pattern. But, and if you think about, the Catholic Church and youth pastors and all these motherfuckers that are getting busted, all have access to all these children. I mean, think about the Catholic Church alone and all the money that they have, and how they can make this shit go away and take one dude from one place and shovel him somewhere else so he can continue fucking doing what he was doing. And it's like a massive pattern. And what's your story, Tony? You want to get on and tell your fucking story? I'll move.
I'll just show y'all case number 4,552 of the hypocrisy coming from these dumbasses in the White House. Katie Miller, Stephen Miller's fucking wife, who was fucking Elon Musk, says if you take a loan, you have to pay it back. Otherwise, it's called theft. Ben Crump tweeted, he said, starting in January, the Trump administration plans to resume garnishing wages of student loan borrowers in default, up to 15% of take-home pay. This will hit working families already stretched thin. Of course it will, because Trump don't give a fuck about your dumb ass.
No.
He don't care. But then, here goes an article from October 28, 2020, in the New York Times. It says, New York Times says that President Trump had $270 million in debt forgiven after failing to repay lenders for Trump Tower Chicago. Tax records show. Now, y'all tell me the difference between somebody going to school and can't find a decent job versus this rich piece of shit
keep failing up.
$270 million fucking dollars.
Well, that's only Chicago tax records. That doesn't include the $500 million he owed to Deutsche Bank the first fucking time around. I mean, this motherfucker.
He still owes New York $500 million.
Yep, that's right. And Eugene Carroll, he's never paid Eugene Carroll the
$88.3 million to her.
Yeah. He's leveraged to the hilt, and
he needs to be removed, and every motherfucking dime that he has on this planet needs to be confiscated.
Yes. Yep. Yes. I 100% agree with that. 100%.
His fucking kids, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Jared is just as big a criminal as his fucking father. The whole Jared is a criminal. Who is Junior's new girlfriend? Her dad was a criminal, connected to Epstein. I forget. You know what I mean? It's a big web.
It's all intertwined.
Yeah.
All these motherfuckers.
Oh, speaking of Katie Miller, Stephen Miller's wife.
Yeah.
I finally saw like clips from that that podcast that she did. She's got a podcast and she did it with fucking Micro Grinder Johnson and his wife, who talks like this. And he's like, oh my God, she's with the treadmill. Oh my God. I can't with this woman. She was going, his brain is like a waffle and there's a compartment for each thought and whatever. And she's like, then my brain is like spaghetti. And it's all over the place. And I'm totally crazy. And like, oh my God. And I wanted to go through my fucking phone. I was like,
I know that feeling very well, Diane.
oh my God. This woman. And I'm like, this is the gender washing that I'm talking about. These white women who, you know, they're like, I have to capitulate to my husband. I have to like ask my husband if I can go get my nails done. Like, no.
I can't stop. Please stop. Motherfuckers. There we go. Now I got it sorted out, Will. I was trying to get you on the TV in the long form and have you over here in the this form so that you got two views.
Yeah, I got you over here and I got you on my YouTube. So I can see the chat.
I'm stepping you out of the beast.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't know if you guys know, but we are the 21st Century Suffragettes. Benny and I have a show, and please join us in our YouTube whenever
Come
you
say
can.
hang.
Yeah, come hang out.
Yes. Go subscribe to them.
We're venters. We vent.
Yes.
A lot. Just like me. I love venting.
And I usually don't show up in my pajamas, y'all. Forgive me.
No, because I normally don't even go. I normally don't even go live on Fridays. Normally because I literally got off work a little while ago.
Damn, son.
I gotta work tomorrow, so.
You've been going live a lot though, Will, and we
I know, because I was on vacation all week.
I know.
Yeah, I having a good old time.
That was fun, Will.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I gotta show y'all something I watched on Unredacted History. Well, Redacted History.
Like Steve needs to. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I'll be on the same page when it concerns the Confederacy. I believe we should all agree. Every person associated with the Confederacy, from the highest ranking general down to the field medics, should have had cinder blocks tied to their ankles and thrown in the nearest body of water. I think Game of Thrones, oddly enough, gave us an excellent example and illustration, play by play, of what we should have done with every person associated with the Confederacy. If you remember in season 4, Daenerys Targaryen is in Essos and she's traveling through Slaver's Bay, trying to liberate all of the slaves, trying to break the wheel, trying to form a new world. And on her way to a city called Marine, where there were enslaved people, the enslavers of that city tried to intimidate her and her people as they traveled to the city. Every mile to the city, they crucified 163 children, one per mile. And when Daenerys liberated that city, she crucified 163 slave masters and crucified them where the children were. She took the children down and replaced them on crosses with the enslavers. And I think we should have done that to the Confederacy.
Facts.
Robert E. Lee should have been crucified in Virginia, and there should have been one
100%.
Confederate person on a cross every mile from Virginia down to the end of Florida.
Facts.
Yep. And I don't know. I just feel like had we done that, maybe we'd be better off. I believe we should all be on the same.
See, that right there, I always told y'all, I told y'all the same exact thing. The reason why this country is so fucked up is because we never punished the Confederacy for committing treason against the United States of America.
That's right. Well, we're goddamn sure not going to let a motherfucking another one get away with it.
Yeah, Trump already got away with January 6th.
Listen, when all is said and done, that motherfucker's gonna take the heat for that too, one way or another.
I couldn't be if I was president. Every one of them motherfuckers going to prison.
Yeah, they would be arrested immediately. As soon as I was sworn in, they would be arrested.
On
Every
January
fucking single one of
21st,
them.
on January 21st, my first order of business, every single motherfucking one of them are going to CCOT. No trial, no nothing, just like they did those immigrants. Y'all are going. Oh, you're violating my civil rights. I'm gonna be like Debo. What civil rights?
That's right.
Dinky should have actually been arrested on January 7th.
Yes.
Absolutely should have been arrested, put in fucking prison.
100%.
And
Mary
with
Garland.
no bail. And no, none of this. Let's not fuck around. That was an attempted insurrection, even though it failed. It was an attempted insurrection and overthrow of our fucking government, and it needs to be treated as such. None of this, oh, they were just tourists and it was a day of love. Holy shit, how can you even say that when we saw what we saw with our fucking own eyes
Yeah, live on television.
during COVID?
Fucking hell. Listen, if somebody came and did that to your motherfucking house, what would you do?
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it. And that's our motherfucking house.
Facts. But I think what it is people got it fucked up. They think we work for Trump. We do not work for this motherfucker.
We don't work for any
him.
politicians. They work for us. We put them in the fucking seats that they're in. They get the best fucking of everything so that they're comfortable while they're working for us.
Right.
Will, do you remember the brain surgeon dude that was like ahead of HUD and he talked really slow?
Ben Carson. Ben
What?
Carson.
Yeah, Ben Carson. Remember when he like bought like a $70,000 table for his office or whatever? That was during the first administration. Look at the grifting we're watching go on now. It's out of fucking control. They're treating our fucking bank, they're treating our tax dollars like a fucking their own personal bank account.
Yeah, and it's hemorrhaging money. Hemorrhaging money. We're not talking a couple million or a few billion. We're talking about trillions.
You know what's really weird, Will, is that I'm looking at Tony's screen, I'm looking at my screen. I can't see John Deff. I can't see Jesse Farmer. I can't see Adam in my chat. I can't see Jesse Farmer.
What?
You had to go to the comments over on the side. You had to hit comments. You'll see all the comments that's in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah, you gotta go to the comment side over there.
You hit where it says the more, the three little dots.
Yeah.
And then it'll show you, it'll say comments, recordings, stream audio, hide vertical preview. You hit the comments. And then in the comments, it says chat, comments, and recording. You go to comments.
It doesn't say anything. It says participants, timestamp, reaction, pop out chat, send feedback.
There you go. I'll put it on the screen for you. There you go. I will put it on the screen for you.
Technology. There's always a way around it if you can figure out what it is.
Yep. Meanwhile, Tia is doing what she always do, dropping receipts.
Tia is fire.
Yeah, she always dropping receipts. One thing I've learned though, like I would never listen to a motherfucker who lost $900 million.
Give me one.
And if it wasn't for The Apprentice, he would have been in the fucking obscurity.
He'd be in the poorhouse.
Right.
Do you know that Mark Burnett
And all his sniveling fucking rotten kids would be there too.
Yes.
Do you know that Mark Burnett went to Putin and wanted to do a reality TV show about Putin?
Yep.
And Putin said, no, I want you to do a reality show about Trump because I want to make him president and whatever. I don't know. And that's what happened. It's fucking weird.
Fuck you, Mark Burnett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck you very much, Mark.
Created that whole illusion of he's such a great businessman. He's a fucking piece of shit businessman. He's totally sucked. He went bankrupt fucking 6 times.
Mark Burnett could step up and say, hey, it was all a facade. This guy's a real fucking asshole. He could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But he won't.
Another thing. Now, I want everybody to stop with the whole narrative that, oh, you should just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, go buy a house. Here's why you can't buy a house. Because of BlackRock and Larry Fink. BlackRock just bought 50,000 homes for $300,000 a piece, and then sold them to themselves for $700,000 a piece for 3 of them. Your neighborhood value just doubled overnight, and you are not able to live there anymore. This is how this massive company is destroying the American dream for more power. This is what they do. Step one, they target a middle-class neighborhoods with growth potential. They show up with all cash offers, 20 to 30% over asking. Regular families, they never stood a chance.
That's right.
They got the wallet. The young couple buying their first home, outbid by a corporation with unlimited money. The elderly couple who lived there 40 years, crushed by rising taxes they can't afford. Yep, your taxes go up. Once BlackRock owns enough houses, they sell a few properties to shell companies they also own. These fake inflated sales become the new market price.
Homelessness is illegal.
Right. If we had somebody who actually gave a fuck about antitrust. See, property taxes skyrocket. Rents go from $1,800 to $2,500 or even higher. So BlackRock ends up renting the same homes back to the same families they priced out in the first place. They create the crisis, then sell you the solution. Just like Trump. By 2030, corporations are projected to own 60% of all single-family homes in America. Your kids won't buy a home. They'll rent one from Wall Street, which is why Kamala Harris was saying, was she going out when she was on her platform, she was saying she was going to stop Larry Fink and BlackRock from being able to do this bullshit.
Yeah.
But no, you stupid dumbasses wanted a fucking dumbass businessman who ain't never had a successful business in his lifetime, who filed bankruptcy more than everybody in this chat combined.
And only ran for office to stay out of prison.
He's lost more money than everybody in here, including us on this panel. He's lost more money than all of us put together in our lifetime.
Oh yeah. Probably 10 times.
10 times over, yeah.
10 times over.
Yeah.
Tony's just said 100 times over.
What's up, Bearded Mike?
Tony's probably more right. It's 100 times over.
Yeah,
I don't have $287
yes.
million. Yeah.
I want people to stop doing that and saying, well, I don't know why it's Democrat policies. No, it's Republicans closing their eyes, putting their hands over their eyes and saying, we don't see this shit. We don't see them.
La 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 la
I'm
la
fiscally
responsible. La la.
I'm fiscally responsible. Oh yeah. Then how come every time a fucking Republican is in office, they fucking trash the fucking economy, raise the deficit, and fuck up everything, and the Democrat has to come in and fix the whole fucking problem?
Remove a fuckload of programs too every time they've been in.
Hey, y'all want to see something wild?
Oh.
Why y'all don't ever hear Nick Fuentes talking about this shit? Hey, I tell you what, can you go to Germany and be a neo-Nazi?
No.
No. You'll go to jail. Can you even talk about Nazis in Germany? No. Then why can't you talk about them here?
You know
There needs to be laws.
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, we're not going to tolerate this shit. No, you have freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom to hate. Sorry.
Hate speech is not free speech.
No shit.
At all. No matter who says it. Nobody who's out here preaching racism and stupid ass bigotry should even remotely be able to say that shit.
That's right.
Out in public.
That's right. Anywhere, even your own fucking head. Live with your own hate yourself. Keep it the fuck off of us.
Yeah. I think it's
Oh, and guess what? Here's another
Peter.
thing. Here's something else that's gonna piss y'all off. But this is the administration of transparency and ending fraud, waste, and abuse, right? So somebody asked me, answer this question for me. How long is it going to be until the Pentagon has to account for the money?
Holy shit.
Getting out. The 8th time in a row, billions of our money unaccounted for from the Pentagon. And you know it's going to be far worse now because Donald Trump Jr. is getting all kinds of fucking kickbacks from the Pentagon.
What did I just say 5 minutes ago? It's a fucking free-for-all. We have no idea what's going on. When this is all over, we're going to find out that they've, like, you know, bankrupted the United States of America.
That's what they're doing. They're emptying the piggy bank. They're emptying it, Diane.
Yeah.
They're emptying the piggy bank. Like, let's think about it. Let's go over it real quick, okay? Cash Patel wasting millions of tax dollars buying fucking fleets of BMWs and using you know what? There was an article that came out that says that the people in the FBI are calling Cash Patel the Make-A-Wish director because he's using the fucking planes to go to fucking UFC
Live his dreams.
Living his dreams. Doing whatever the fuck he wants. Then you go to Kristi Noem, this dirty ass bitch. She got 2 fucking Gulfstream jets at $170 million of taxpayer money.
The Qatari jet that's going to cost us $1 billion to fix up. And
yep, and Trump is going to take with him when he leaves the White House with his dirty criminal ass. We got all these, like Trump is pardoning these people. You know when he pardons these fucking criminals, all these people stealing money from these people, they don't have to pay restitution now.
Right.
They're free and clear. Like now you got to add on to over $1 billion in restitution that Trump then absolved. Then
like magic.
Yeah, like oof. Then tax money is going to Trump over here upgrading. Oh, Trump is not using taxpayer money. Bullshit.
Oh, and he doesn't take a salary either. That's the one that kills me.
Right. He don't take a salary, but he raised his net worth by $3 billion. He ain't even been in the White House a year yet.
He spends 10 times what he would fucking get.
He made up his salary. He spends his daily salary every day as fast as he can. And there's no cap on his salary.
Nope.
He spends more than that playing goddamn golf, for fuck's sake. Tony wants me to tell you Germany is the size of Montana. I don't know why. He just wants me to say that. Okay.
Tony.
Oh, and Israel's the size of New Jersey.
Oh, I gotta read this.
Well, it is.
I gotta read this. This is funny. It said at the end of the day, Charlie Kirk was a mediocre white man who dropped out of college, then found fame in convincing other mediocre white men who dropped out of college that minorities and women were chosen for jobs over mediocre white men because of who they were and not because they were more qualified, worked harder, or finished college. That's his legacy, and no amount of tears on phony social media videos posted by random people on the internet would change that. That is a fact.
Will, where did he go? Where did he go, Will? He went to college campuses to debate with these college kids
who don't know shit about politics at all.
No, fuck all about fuck all.
Yeah. Because they're kids.
Oh, guess what? In other news that shouldn't surprise none of y'all in the chat, a creationist MAGA podcaster and private Christian school teacher, Kevin Conover, has been arrested for allegedly sexually abusing a child relative under 10 years old. Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, Betty voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah, there's a bell for you. Every time. A white Christian youth pastor.
Kids, my daughters, thank God, are able to attend a private Christian school, but they have friends that were at school, and it almost became And this wasn't even the teachers. It was the kids themselves pressuring other kids to, hey, you know, are you the opposite sex, or to identify as one of these other things. It was almost like a bullying situation.
Look, he attended that fucking Clan Fest that was Charlie Kirk's fucking.
Of course he did.
Oh, when Grindr crashed again.
Yeah. This is what he wrote again.
They're really good at crashing that grinder, aren't they?
They're very good at it.
Every fucking time they get together.
And say, I'm homosexual or lesbian. I think the number was something.
I think, you know what? I ain't even gonna play this stupid shit. Y'all know what's wild to me? What's wild to me is how these motherfuckers get on here and project their own innermost demons onto people who don't give a fuck about what they think.
Right.
Like, gay people have never done shit to me in my entire life. They don't bother me. Trans people don't bother me. I don't care. Live your life. Have fun. I don't care whether you're gay, straight, lesbian. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm straight. I don't care. I have a wife.
When has any of these people ever fucked with you in your life and made something change in your life that was like life-threatening or drastic? No, their existence scares the shit out of these fucking people, even though they're like 0.0001% of the fucking population. I mean, it's so
This shit don't even bother me. And the problem is that we see one too many times that the ones out here the loudest about, oh, trans people are trying to get to your kids and they're trying to do this, they're trying to do that, they're trying to do all. It's always them that come out to have CSAM or some kind. Man, they have all this shit every single time. Every time.
I was thinking about how broken these men are, and I just go to, I don't think they've, like, their mommy didn't, like, Dinky's mommy didn't give him enough love, right?
Right.
He's broken. His dad was a fucking dick, right? And he's been broken.
Right.
But he's still like this 7-8-year-old stuck in this 80-year-old man's body. And he's never morphed or matured or had, you know, when you go through life and shit happens, and you fuck up and you learn your lesson and you fall off your bike and you scrape your fucking knee, you learn not to do that again, and you get up back on your bike and you fucking ride it again. That's the only way to get fucking home, right? So, it's like when you don't go through those life lessons, and I'm just using that as one example, you know, because there's 20 billion through a lifetime, right? So when you go through, and he's never had that. He's been a pampered little fucking toddler his whole life, coddled, had loads of money. His daddy bailed him out of every fucking thing he ever did, you know, and even, you know, being a fucking total piece of shit racist back in the fucking 70s. Then, you know, Russia started investigating him then in 1977. 1987 is the first time he goes to Russia. You already had a 10-year dossier on this motherfucker. They've been grooming him since fucking day one. That's why he is so much help from the fucking Russians in 2016. Russia.
Russia hoax. It's the Russia hoax.
Well,
everything is a hoax till all the evidence come out.
Yeah. Everything's a hoax and there's fucking shit ton of evidence. Are you gonna tell me?
Democratic hoax.
You're gonna tell me those documents that we saw at fucking Mar-a-Lago weren't fucking classified documents? Boxes and boxes and boxes.
Stacked in the bathroom, stacked in the stage in a fucking dance hall.
Jesus Christ. Now, I heard today that there was a audio tape of Dinky, a 4-minute audio tape that DOJ released, but I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't been able to find it. Of Dinky admitting that on an audio that he stole the classified documents. Has anybody heard of this yet or not?
I haven't heard of that yet.
Okay, yeah.
I will find out.
I have been looking.
You know I'll be looking.
I've been looking and I just saw one video on it and I had no confirmation and they never played the audio. So I don't know, some old fucking fart reporter. I don't know what his name is.
I posted this meme right here because I wanted to show y'all what a bunch of whiny bitches racist people are. They're a bunch of they've been whining and crying for forever and a day. Like MAGA is no exception. Long hair is communism. Then when they was talking about the hippies back in the days of doing Woodstock. You remember the hippies were the ones protesting the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Ain't it wild that so much stuff that happened in the past is still going on to this day?
Yeah, that's because we didn't, like you said, we didn't do it right the first time.
Yes, I still say that every last
you were
one
absolutely spot the fuck on there, young man.
Yeah. It's original sin, you know, the genocide of the American Indians and
the whole fucking
slavery.
invasion.
Yeah.
It's like we got a cockroach infestation. And I say that as a white woman.
Infestation. We got a whole cockroach infestation at the White House.
It's like that. It really is. I mean, like, I'm watching and I'm like, this shit is fucking big. One roach gets in and that's fucking it.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking of that. Remember when they found coke in the White House somewhere?
Yes, Don Jr. It was Don Jr.
Yeah. And it was just a minuscule amount. Like,
yeah, it was Don Jr.
It was a minuscule amount, just enough to rub on your gums.
The other day, I was watching a video of Marco Rubio, and he was like,
mm-hmm.
"Oh yeah, he was."
You notice how much Trump be over there snorting and sniffing and shit. Now, in the cool news, I want y'all to hear this. This chick burned.
Remember, let's not forget the White House pill mill the last time he was in.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Ketamine Central.
Put this wig wearing, bald head. Let me not say that. I'm trying to be a good Christian.
Wait a minute. He got all that Beijing in his motherfucking head, though. Go ahead.
Put on the screen. Jasmine Crocker crap. The dumbest congressperson ever is now trying to run for Senate in Texas.
Baby, you worried about somebody's wig while not being worried enough about you being a single M&M away from a diabetic attack. You worried about the wrong shit. Even the advertisers on your own video are trying to get through to you, bigums. And before y'all get in my comments, yes, I do match energy. I match massage noir with fat phobia. We don't go high over here. You are an entire internet joke, beloved. For the people who are not familiar with this fool, his name is Brandon Officer Tatum. He adds absolutely nothing to the advocacy and debate spaces. And people even on his own side think he's as sharp as a marble. And this is simply projection of his own internalized anti-blackness and self-hatred, because assuming that a black woman is bald because she chooses to wear wigs or protective styles is like peak intentional misogynoir. And it always amazes me when black men are able to fix their lips and speak about us, black women, in this way, because their black ass mamas are likely sitting up under a wig or some bundles right now as we speak. Let's start there. Amen. And the way that he's giving it up towards Jasmine Crockett, you would have thought that she said she was gonna slap said mama. This is his response to Jasmine Crockett simply announcing that she's running for Senate. So he decides to take that information and try to humiliate her in front of his overwhelmingly white racist fan base. Like, it doesn't get any more than that. So boom. I think a lot of you guys are underestimating Jasmine Crockett in a way that's only going to benefit her. No shade. First and foremost, y'all are plastering this lady's name, face, and likeness all over the internet and giving her campaign free promotion to your millions of followers. Secondly, 52% of the Texas population is attached to some type of minority group. And that's not taken into consideration the very large LGBTQ community that is currently facing a record amount of legislation directly targeting their rights. Furthermore, Republicans are not polling well well. Nationwide, you guys are very much fragmented. So if Jasmine Crockett can appeal to the working class and advocate or campaign on affordability, healthcare reform, equity for lower income families, she may pick up some of the almost 3 million unaffiliated voters in the state of Texas. Now let's get into the conversation of Brandon Tatum, of all people, calling Jasmine Crockett low IQ or dumb when he can't even form a coherent sentence without the help of his staff in his ear. I'm thoroughly convinced that some Black men just hate Black women who are better than them in every aspect of life. Because let's just keep it a buck. We are currently comparing a former public defender, former civil rights attorney, current congresswoman, first African-American woman to be elected freshman leadership representative in the 118th Congress, to a failed police officer turned influencer. The judges write themselves, because whether or not Jasmine Crockett wins this Senate race or not, her name is going to be in the textbooks. Her name is going to be on someone's AP US history exam 100 years from now. Yours won't.
Damn. Why? Now that was a cook. That was a cook. That was a cook.
Snap. Drop the fucking mic. Snap.
Drop and roll, please. Stop, drop and fucking roll.
And not only that, she's got a hell of a rack.
Yeah, well,
I gotta admire it.
well, racks are lovely.
We talk about chesticles on our show all the time.
Oh, testicles, oh, testicles. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They do. They made up a whole theme song about it.
Yeah.
It is.
Benny's brought men to their knees with her rack.
She had people staring into space. Oh, y'all want to hear something else that's gonna piss off the maggots again?
I'm glad I'm wrapped up.
China just posted their best trade numbers ever. Over the last year, they found a better way to sell their goods.
Yeah.
Guess what Trump did? Trump passed tariffs, which crippled the American economy. So China is making their way to surpassing the United States.
Oh, yeah.
Now, do y'all understand why this bitch ass dude has 6 fucking bankruptcies? Do y'all understand now?
Yeah. Everything he touches turns to shit.
It's maddening. It's fucking maddening. Yeah. It's maddening. It really is. It's the most perplexing spot that not only myself, but so many other people have been as a collective. It's the most bizarre fucking situation any of us thought we'd ever find ourselves in. And it couldn't be any more bizarre if somebody fucking wrote it.
True.
Will, just a quick question. Did you, by any chance, lose your house in 08 when the crash happened?
No, I didn't buy my house until 2018.
Yeah, we lost our first house, in that. And guess who fixed it? Guess who fixed it so I got out from underneath that debt probably for the rest of my life? Guess who fixed it?
Who?
My beautiful Barack Obama.
Wow.
He said, if you had a mortgage and it was too much for what you paid, then we're gonna fix it, and I'm taking it off. I'm wiping the slate clean. Just like Biden wanted to do with student fucking loans. Right?
Right.
And he was stopped by the fucking Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is gonna give fucking Dinky motherfucking immunity so he can literally, I don't know, fucking thieve and fucking steal, and God knows what the fuck. Anybody checked on fucking Fort Knox lately? Remember the last asshole was in there, Mnuchin, with his wife, and holding up, sheets of uncut bills like you fucking sick fucks. It's bad. It's bad. And when we figure out the damage, it's gonna be colossal.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know.
But guess what? Every time we fucking have to clean up after them, the mess is colossal.
Yeah.
It's been that way each and every time. Every time they crash it, we have to come in and fucking clean a huge mess.
Yeah. And I'm not saying all Dems are fucking angels.
No.
That's true.
That's not true.
And so I'm not saying, but you know what? They're the lesser of two fucking evils. Choose less fucking evil. Because all I see is evil.
Oh my God.
Tony's got commentary in the back.
I hear him. That's why I'm like,
I know you should invite him on too.
I can't. Okay,
We'll go to headphones and there won't be anything.
Sorry.
I'm reading funny quotes. Somebody wrote on Twitter and said, if he dies on Christmas Day, I'll rethink my atheist way of life.
I saw one that said it was different. It was different. If he dies on Christmas Day, I'm just gonna start going to church again. No, I'm like, we've told our people on our show on 21st Century Suffragettes that if that happens, and whoever I don't care if it happens at 4:00 in the morning, you better be blowing up my phone, you better call me, I want my fucking notifications going off, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's gonna be a worldwide fucking epic party for maybe about 24 hours. And then we're gonna figure out what fucking hot mess we gotta deal with, fucking JD and his oligarchy and his my God. Well, I think that it's I mean, we got the whole remember when Charlie Kirk's wife, what's her name? What the fuck is her name?
Erica, the demon witch.
Yeah. She said, did she say like a couple weeks ago she was prego?
Yep.
And she said she was prego
8 weeks.
8 weeks. But her hubby died 10 weeks ago. So and now Caroline Caroline fucking stepped down today because she's on maternity leave because she's prego. And with her hubby, I don't know, her hubby isn't around. I don't know where he is, but just saying, like, you know, he's 40 fucking some years older than she is. And I'm just going, what the hell?
What the hell? What the hell, Yante?
World.
It reminds me of South Park waiting for Satan to give birth.
There's a reason I don't watch that show. I swear to God.
Benny, you've been on our fucking YouTube lives, or not our? Our watch parties, our Zoom parties. Or
yeah, one time, only one time. I grinned and bared it.
Well, I think my favorite is when
I grinned and bared it because I love you, Diane.
I know I love you too.
And it was nice. It was nice hearing everybody else laughing about it. But to me, it's not entertaining.
I know things are kind of.
I guess I'm bizarre in some kind of way that it just doesn't hit my funny bone.
I think things have gotten so dark that we need a little levity.
Yeah.
And,
listen, when they announced that. When it was, said that they were just a bad cartoon and fart jokes, and then they did the Terrence and Phillips inside of the bad cartoons and fart jokes, when they came out with the Terrence and Phillips, I think that was their peak moment.
Right. No, I get it, but I've never been a really huge fan. I got to admit, anybody who's going after Dinky.
Yeah. No,
nice
I'm
guy.
rooting for them. Don't
give a fuck who you are.
get me wrong. I'm rooting for them.
I am. If you're going after me, I'm on your fucking side. Oh, did you hear that one of the creators of fucking South Park bought the fucking, I don't know, the email site for Trump Kennedy Center? They can't use it.
The website. It's the website, isn't it?
Hey, y'all want to see something wild?
I did hear something to the light.
Hey, take out your tinfoil hats. This is
Oh,
gonna
shit.
get deep. This one's gonna get really, really deep. Yo, check this out.
Hard to fix that. It's a little peony up here for a dinky. We should make it into a mushroom.
To my friend Charlie Kirk, rest down, brother. We have the watch, and I'll see you in Valhalla.
Look, hold on. Valhalla in New Zealand.
And I'll see you in Valhalla.
I got my tinfoil hat on,
Yes.
and it's just a little thingy up there, just for dinky.
I chewed up my tinfoil hat last week. I got to make a new one.
Dinky shroom. Dinky shroom. Jesus.
God damn it.
Mushrooms around here.
Hey, y'all, check this out though. Y'all know I got more. Dinky shroom. Check this out. Now, 1 million more pages of the Epstein file. Epstein are shit. Now, more than 1 million more pages on Epstein are found. DOJ is being forced to spend all of its time on this Democrat-inspired hoax. When do they say no more and work on election fraud? No, you're going to jail, bitch.
This is so great. First of all, every lawyer who has ever lawyered, a real lawyer, is saying, this is such fucking bullshit, I can hardly stand it. This is not true. You didn't just find another million fucking documents. This is a fucking another delay tactic. You should have seen Glenn Kirshner. You should have seen Legal AF. You should have seen Talking Feds. Holy shit. All these people are lawyers going, this doesn't happen. You don't just find a million fucking more and then delay it. I don't believe it as far as I can spit, and I can't spit far. So I'm laughing at the whole thing. I think it's total bullshit. And I'll tell you what.
He's out of his fucking mind.
I've been in a lawsuit. I know how many fucking documents there are. And there's a shit fucking ton of documents. I have fucking filing cabinets filled with a fucking law document, right? So don't tell me there's not a million documents missing. There's tens of millions of fucking documents missing. Just think about the money alone, right?
Didn't Bundy mention a truckload?
Oh yeah, it's a truckload of documents. How about this? Think about the bank records of the 1.5 trillion or billion dollars or whatever. It was billion. I think it was billion. That
billion.
Dinky sent to fucking Epstein in 4,730 some fucking
35.
transactions. think about the amount, 4,000 of those transactions. Think about those. That's at least 4,000 documents.
Yep.
Okay, and I don't know how many pages each document would be. But
Right.
enough. So it's like literally think about, I think there's tens of millions of documents that are connected to this Epstein case. And you've been in a lawsuit like I have, and mine was very minimal and fucking bullshit, and it was fucked up. But you will know how many fucking documents I got a fucking deposition that's almost 3 inches fucking thick. So that's just from one thing. Imagine all the depositions that have taken place with every fucking survivor if the depositions are 3 inches fucking thick. Right? Imagine the pages of documents. I'm trying to give you like a real like look into really. There's not 700,000 documents. There's not 1 million documents.
Nope.
There's tens of millions of documents.
Facts.
And not
There's
only that,
gigabytes of documents.
right. And so think about all the he had bank accounts that he could just start up. Tony, enough of your commentary in the background interrupting me. Thank you. He had like hundreds of bank accounts opened under one bank account. And he had hundreds of bank accounts. So think about how many people he was actually paying. And I don't know why Les Wexner gave him all this fucking money in a $70 million mansion in fucking New York City for $1. Why? You know, those are there's so much shit that has come out that there's more questions than answers. Like the whole Lake Michigan thing, we don't know if the FBI ever followed up on that leak. We don't know. But that's explosive.
Right.
And he had a boat called the Princess, and it was in Lake Michigan at the fucking time, and it was a casino. And then I don't know, I think Bill Clinton made a law that casino boats could leave the dock.
Right.
When normally before that you couldn't. So, and as far as Bill Clinton's concerned, fuck him too. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know how to send you something. How do I send you something? So should I just do it through email or?
Email.
Okay. So I have found this clip from Keith Edwards, and I have it. Wait, hold on. Shit. Goddamn fucking ads.
Why are you looking for that? Look at this.
Well, I wanted to show you this little. It's like a 2-minute, not even 2-minute clip.
Oh, you can share your screen. Go down to the bottom of the screen where you can. Yep. Go to present or invite, and then you can present your screen. I'll stop sharing mine.
Where? Oh, present. Okay, I see present. Okay.
Present your screen.
All right. Video.
Yep.
Okay. Or do I just share the screen?
Go share screen.
Okay. Fuck. I fucked up. Share screen.
And then just pick the screen that you want to share.
Okay. Well, let me find where it is.
Detroit in the super chat, man. Thank you, man.
Anthony.
Yeah, salute. Trill, Diane, and Benny Loco. Well, yeah. I'm about to get off here. I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up early.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, well, I won't do this now.
Do it.
Aww.
I still got a little bit of time left.
Aww.
Now I'm about to eat me a bowl of cereal and go to sleep. Please clap for 5 eggs. Certainly.
So right here, so I picked it. I don't know how to do it.
Just share your screen, and then I'll see it down here.
I picked this thing and I don't know how to do it. So this thing right here, this thing. Yay! I figured it out. Okay. Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's go.
So let me go like this, and then let me go like this. Yeah.
Comedian did a skit on this. Hey, this is you right now. This meme, this is you. You're like, oh no, my favorite guy, Bill Clinton. No, look at this one. It's so good. You're so mad about the meme. Democrats, release the files. Democrats, we were just joking. Oh. Wait, check this one out. That's so you. The minute you found out that it was Democrats in there, you were just like, do you really want to do this? Do I really want to do what? All right, let's just do a brief history of the last year. So first, the Trump campaign ran on the promise that they would release the Epstein files and prosecute the perpetrators to the fullest extent of the law. Goddamn right. Shut the fuck up. I'm nowhere near finished. Shortly after Trump was sworn into office, they claimed they had the files. They were on Pam Bondi's desk, and Pam Bondi and Kash Patel were on the case. Then, after months of pressure to just release the fucking files they claimed they had, they came out and fully said the files don't even exist. They said that. They said, stop asking for them. Even though we said we have them, it is now our official position that they do not, in fact, exist. Then Trump called the files a Democrat hoax created by Obama and said that he didn't want the support of anyone calling for the release of the files. He said, and I quote, my past supporters have bought into this bullshit. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. I don't want their support anymore. He called you a weakling. But what files is he talking about there? How are the files a hoax and something that only weaklings are asking to see if they don't fucking exist? Then House Mike Johnson said that Trump is only in the files that don't exist because he was working as an FBI informant at the time. And then literally a day later, Mike Johnson was like, I don't know why I said that. None of that is true. And then somehow we got all the way back to the files existing again. But when Congress tried to have a vote to release the files, Republicans first wanted to have a vote on whether or not their votes could be anonymous. And then they claimed that Democrats were blocking the vote to release the Epstein files, when in reality, Democrats were blocking their attempt to make the votes on releasing the files anonymous. So the public vote went forward, and every Democrat and every Republican voted to release the files, with the notable exception of Republican Representative Clay Higgins, who apparently didn't get the memo that the votes were going to be public and not anonymous, which pretty much brings us up to the present moment, where this is you right now. This is you. Yeah, that's right, shit for brains. The files were released, but they were heavily, comically redacted to the point where hundreds of pages are nothing but giant black rectangles. That is not an exaggeration. That's what they literally released. But they accidentally forgot to redact 16 pages where Trump is mentioned, including a picture of Trump, before going back and redacting those as well. Redaction is for victims, not for perpetrators. Did you hear what I just said, dum-dum? They released unredacted pages that incriminated the president and then went back and redacted them. Is Donald Trump one of the victims of the Epstein pedophile sex ring? Do you honestly believe that hundreds of pages talked about nothing but intimate details on the victim and had absolutely nothing to say on the perpetrators? Do you believe that an innocent person would redact this much information? This is why the Democrats didn't release the Epstein files, to protect the Bill Clinton. Nobody gives a flying fuck about Bill Clinton, dude. But just for good measure, while we're on the topic, Bill Clinton recently had a representative put out a public statement calling for the release of the full unredacted files, saying the public has a right to know every name of every perpetrator that is in them so that those people can be brought to justice. Hey, this is you right now in the meme. You are a egg.
Dear acorns.
Okay, stop. Always stop.
It's the reason.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Like that.
And right
How
now,
do I
you
make
can
it
save
stop?
£50 per person. That's £200
I love
off
when
for a
people
family
try
of
to
four.
make it hot.
How do I make it stop?
Give the hand a hand, everybody. Thank you.
I did it.
Learning StreamYard.
I did
That? Yes.
Oh, I love
No,
that.
but I love that because he's like, enough, you're a plague, you just no. Now they're They keep moving that goddamn goalpost. And
Every
like,
time.
oh, 15 to 18-year-old girls aren't girls.
Yeah. That's
Same
why I showed the
thing-
video I showed earlier.
Same
Because
thing they do with black men, or black boys, I should say.
Black
they
boys
call
are
them
grown-ass
men
men.
when they're boys. Do you know what I'm saying?
But look at this. Check this out. Newly released document shows Epstein says he woke up with strangulation marks on his neck. On his neck when he was in his cell. Didn't know where they came from. He stated he didn't want to be brought back to his cell because he doesn't know how the strangulation marks had gotten on his neck while he wasn't conscious or sleeping. This comes after another new document shows Mark Epstein, Jeffrey's brother, sent in a tip to the FBI in 2023 stating that Donald Trump is the one who ordered for Epstein to be killed.
Look, when you look at Bill Barr, right?
There you go. Right there.
Did you see the Bill Barr hand comparison on the note to fucking Nasser? Did you see that? Okay. So, kind of looks like Bill Barr wrote that postcard to Nasser to kind of cover
it up,
saying, oh, I'm going to commit suicide. And Bill Barr was literally the day visited Epstein the day before he passed. So, I look, if you don't think that he was murdered, then I kind of feel sorry for you. There's way too many fucking way powerful people who have a lot of money.
Epstein had the keys to the city because
he had the keys to that island. You know what I mean?
He had blackmail on every powerful leader.
Yeah, he did.
That you could think of, from Prince Andrew to Trump, everybody. Hey, y'all want to see something that's gonna make y'all laugh though? Y'all want to see something make y'all laugh?
Well, we could use that.
Look at this dirty bitch right here. Breaking news: Donald Trump rejects Valentina Gomez's Texas primary bid. Yeah. Enough of that buck dancing and boot licking. You my pete.
It's why I don't get people like Cash Patel. You're doing everything to fucking ruin your whole life, your reputation, your fucking morals, your integrity.
Everything.
You had
Everything.
a stitch of it.
All of
You're
them.
a
Everything.
podcaster running the fucking FBI. That's like Benny and I. That's like Benny and I. Benny and I are Dan Bongino and Cash Patel running the fucking FBI. That's what it would be like.
Come on now.
We're podcasters.
We do a much better job, Diane.
We would. At least we'd have integrity for some sake.
Our intentions would be good.
For fuck's sake. But they're like, oh, I'm gonna fly around in the jets and impress my girlfriend. It's the only way I can get laid.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking lame. Everybody in Trump's orbit is lame as fuck.
So lame.
They're lame as fuck.
That's what I mean. They're all like
So
these
lame.
losers. Like Steve Miller was rejected. Stephen Miller was rejected by a Mexican girl. She didn't want to date him in like junior high or high school. And he's been fucking hell-bent ever since. That's when he turned full fucking Nazi. But before Nazism was cool. And remember that video of him like
Before Nazism was cool.
Well,
It
that's
ain't
what I'm
cool.
saying. Like, all these
It'll
people
never
act
be
like it's
cool.
It's not cool. It will never be cool. Well, these oligarchs on the right, these incels, you know what I mean? That's like the only love they get. They get it from their brothers, which they're all gay and they're in the back of a fucking U-Haul. God knows what they're doing in the back of a U-Haul before they get there. Just saying. A lot of white boys in khakis.
Yeah, that's funny. That is funny. But anyways, guys, I gotta get off here. I gotta go to bed.
Will, thank you so much for
5 o'clock. I'll be here
Thank
before
you,
I go.
Will. I know. Oh my God. Oh God, thank you, Will. Diane.
Thanks for inviting us.
It's okay because let's see, I work tomorrow and Monday, and then I'm off for another 3 days, and then y'all gonna see more of me. But anyways, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the 21st Century Suffragettes because I am a suffragette.
Yes, you are.
With that, and Tony is cool as hell. Yeah.
Benny, you want to go live? You want to do it?
No.
Oh, Benny going to bed.
I gotta start rolling up the sidewalks.
I am tired.
We're all fired up over here. We're all
I'm
fired up over
tired.
here.
But
Love
anyways,
you. Thank you so much for
you're welcome,
bringing
lady.
us in, and I love us going back and forth. You come on our show, we come on your show. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, and guess what? Y'all want to know something wild? It's cheaper now to fly to Japan, go to Disneyland in Japan, stay over there, get on a plane and fly back to the United States than to go to Disney World in Florida right now.
Disneyland. Disney World. Right.
Disney World is over there in Japan.
Right.
Disneyland is
Come to Disneyland. It's you know.
I'm going
You're
over
not-
to
you're
Japan.
not missing
I'll go to
anything.
Japan. I'll take my luck in Japan. 'cause
We
I already-
need to have our friend John Deff on our show to tell us about his trip to Japan. It was epic. It was amazing. It was
Arigato gozaimasu.
It was recent. Domo arigato gozaimasu.
Do tashimashite. I do know Japanese though. But anyways, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to the 21st Century Suffragettes. Shout out to everybody in the super chat. Everybody smash the like button. Y'all have yourselves a good night. And fuck
Love you
Donald
guys.
Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Fuck Donald Trump.